WPIC proudly presents Thiel Tomcat Football.
1, 2, 3, fight!
Thiel College Tomcat Football is brought to you by Ciance's Motel, Restaurant, and Lounge. UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Greenville Orthopedic Association. Greenville Moose Family Center, number 276. SCP Group, located in Sharon. Online at scpgroup.net for more information. Anderson Coach and Travel. Visit them online at goanderson.com. Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel athletic programs since 1990. First National Bank, the home for all your financial solutions. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. The Gallery Grill and the Greens of Greenville. Visit them online at greensofgreenville.com. ABI Fresh, proud food service provider for Thiel College. Partners ComDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Biddle & Company. Visit Biddle & Company online at biddle-co.com. And Ilsco Extrusions Incorporated. Ilsco has operated one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. You can listen to this game online at 790WPIC.com or listen on the go by downloading the free WPIC station app. Now, let's get to the field for our countdown to kickoff show with our game announcers, Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaugh.
Pennsylvania, it's time for Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC. I'm Hugh Ringer, and it'll be my pleasure to call the play-by-play action of this afternoon's football game. Don Achenbaugh, former Tomcat tight end, standing to my left, ready to bring you color analysis today, as it is the 32nd battle for the Mercer County Cup, featuring the homestanding Tomcats of Thiel, entering today's game with a record of 1-8 against the winless Grove City College Wolverines, who are 0-9 entering this afternoon's contest. Well, Don Achenbaugh, we have an interesting matchup between two longtime rivals who've been playing for many, many years. In fact, Grove City has a 62-33-6 edge in the all-time series, but Thiel won the Cup last year to bring it back to Greenville, 42-21. But the big storyline today, without a doubt, is that both head coaches today will be wearing their headsets for the final time. Thiel's Kurt Reiser resigned after 15 seasons at Thiel, 7 of those as head coach, and Chris Smith, the longtime mentor of the Grove City College Wolverines, this is his last football game. He's retiring after 32 years at Grove City College. So this is really a momentous occasion, a kind of a bittersweet kind of a thing that is going on with both football teams.
Yeah, thanks, Hugh. You're absolutely right. It's probably a little tougher on the Thiel guys because this was so sudden with Kurt this Monday, where Coach Smith had announced last year that this would be his last year, so he's had pretty much a farewell tour, and they've even named his replacement already, where Thiel, there's just so much uncertainty around the program right now. It's got to be weighing on our kids. But I'll tell you, talking to the guys on the field before the game this morning, they're ready to go. They're geared up. They want to send Coach out with a victory, and I think they're going to put forth a great effort today.
Well, they haven't won a cup here in the last 5 appearances against Grove City on this artificial turf. So the time is now to get that little situation turned around.
We do have the cup, though.
We do have the cup. We just haven't won it on our own field, and that we need to have changed a little bit here today. Up next, it'll be the President's Athletic Conference update with the Executive Director of the PAC, Joe Anderko, here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckleysappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. McElhaney Brothers, Inc., general contractors, providing premier residential and commercial remodeling in Grove City, Hermitage, and Greenville. Call 724-638-7056 to discuss custom renovations. The Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel College athletic programs since 1990. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. AVI Fresh, the exclusive food service provider for Thiel College, and CompDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Thiel College is proud to partner with the Blue Gold Club, AVI Fresh, and CompDoc and the DocuCenter. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Welcome to the PAC Football Report for November 14th, 2015. I'm Joe Underco. Once again, we'll look back at last weekend's football action in the President's Athletic Conference, while also previewing PAC Football Rivalry Week this Saturday. Unbeaten Thomas More clinched its 7th PAC football title and the program's first automatic bid to the NCAA Division III playoffs since 2011 with a thrilling come-from-behind 36-32 win at Case Western Reserve. The Saints are off this weekend and will find out their first-round playoff opponent on Sunday. In other action, W&J rolled past Thiel 65-28, while Westminster captured its 5th straight win with a 45-7 decision at Grove City. St. Vincent posted its first win over Geneva in the modern era of Bearcat football with a 34-27 final, while Carnegie Mellon throttled UAA rival Chicago 52-7 in a non-league contest. Bethany and Waynesburg had the weekend off. PAC Player of the Week honors on offense went to W&J junior quarterback Pete Coughlin, who completed 20 of 24 passes for 363 yards and 4 TDs versus Thiel. Defensive laurels went to Thomas More senior defensive lineman Eric Butler with 10 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and a forced fumble and recovery versus Case. Special teams recognition went to sophomore kicker Ben Carniol of Case Western Reserve, who booted a PAC season-high 4 field goals and a pair of extra points versus Thomas More. It's PAC Rivalry Week in Week 11, with several longtime rivalries being renewed. One that is being played for the first time in Week 11 is the Academic Bowl, as 6-3 Carnegie Mellon hosts 7-2 Case Western Reserve at Gessling Stadium in Pittsburgh at 1:30 p.m. This is the 30th Academic Bowl and second with both schools as PAC members. The Spartans have won 8 straight in the series, including a 30-0 shutout in Cleveland in the 2014 PAC Kickoff Classic in Week 1. However, the Tartans enter the matchup on a 5-game win streak. Veteran CMU head coach Rich Lackner talks about the importance of the rivalry with Case.
We also know that this will be our greatest challenge over the past 6 weeks. Case Western's film and their performance speaks for itself. Case obviously gave Thomas More everything they could handle. The
PAC Backyard Brawl takes place at Cameron Stadium in Washington, PA at 1:30 p.m. as 7-2 Washington and Jefferson host 3-6 Waynesburg. The Presidents had won 9 straight in the series prior to last year when the Yellow Jackets upset W&J at home 31-28 in overtime. For Waynesburg head coach Rick Shepis, a tough season with a young lineup would be made much better with a second straight win over the rival Presidents.
In rivalry games, you try to tone down, the emphasis you're putting on it to keep your players relaxed and loose. Now, that's not the approach that we're taking going into this particular game for us. Coming off of a year where things have not gone as well as we'd like, we're putting more of an emphasis on this game.
The 32nd installment of the Mercer County Cup takes place in Greenville as 1-8 Thiel hosts 0-9 Grove City at Alumni Stadium at 1 p.m. Last year, the Tomcats snapped a 7-game Wolverine win streak in the series with a 42-21 win in Grove City. The game also marks the final contest for both head coaches at their respective schools, as Thiel's Kurt Reiser has resigned and GCC's Chris Smith is retiring, both at the conclusion of the season. As he enters his final game, Smith offered this recollection regarding his final game in the Cup Series he helped inaugurate over 3 decades ago.
See class after class after class holding the cup in this position at that field, and that's the real benefit, focus, whatever of this job is, people keep saying, well, Chris, you've done this and you've done that. Hey, I haven't done anything compared to what the kids have given back to me.
They simply call it the game, a rivalry which will be renewed for the 118th time when 7-2 Westminster hosts 2-7 Geneva at Bury Stadium in New Wilmington at 1 p.m. The Titans have won the last 2 meetings, including a 38-3 final over the GTs in Beaver Falls in 2014. Finally, 4-5 Bethany travels to 4-5 St. Vincent for a 1 p.m. kickoff at Chuck Knoll Field in Latrobe. The Bison have won 6 of 8 all-time meetings, but the Bearcats recorded a 41-35 road win at Bethany last season. That's all for this final edition of the PAC Football Report for the 2015 season. Remember, for the latest news and information on your favorite team, log on to the conference website at www.pacathletics.org. You can also follow us on social media via Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, with links available at the website. I'm Joe Underko. Thanks for listening all season, and for a final time in 2015, we'll see you at the stadium.
Thanks a lot, Joe. Great job, as always, in the 2015 season. Stay tuned. We'll get the word from head coach Kurt Reiser before kickoff. It's up next on News Talk 790 WPIC.
So your man is just like any other type of man, except for one thing. He's a cigar aficionado. At first you thought, what have I gotten myself into? Now you think it's kind of classy. And after all, there are a lot worse things for your man to be into than cigars. Hi, I'm Kathy from the Penn Ohio Cigar Company in Sharon, and we're one of the premier cigar shops in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. And not only is our shop home of over 400 different cigar varieties, it's also a place to relax, take a break, and enjoy a fine cigar with people who love them just as much as your man. Looking for a great gift? Why not stop by and get him something you know he's going to love? So now that you've given into the hobby that your man loves so much, why not make it fun? I know I did, and we both love it now. The Penn Ohio Cigar Company on East State Street in Sharon. Visit our website at thepenohiocigarcompany.com for a list of our fine brands and great accessories. That's thepenohiocigarcompany.com.
I'm Ryan Matvico, wide receivers coach. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Kids have benefited from that as well. It's been a two-way street for us because they've been able to hang out with, our current players and learn from a bunch of great guys and that type of thing. So it certainly has shaped my family, and it's been an exciting time here at Thiel, and we'll look forward to future endeavors.
Now let's talk about today's game, Kurt.
Grove City has won the last 4 Cup games in Greenville. Does that provide extra motivation to your football team coming into this one?
Well, now that you mentioned that, we haven't really thought about that or talked about that. Our goal is just to keep the cup, and that's what we've talked about with our guys all week long. We won it a year ago, and we're able to bring it back home, which was a significant thing for our seniors last year and for our football team and for the Thiel community. So the goal is to keep the cup, play as good as we can today, play better than we did a week ago against W&J, and take care of the football and those things. And if we do that, I think we'll be in good shape.
May we assume that, generally speaking, your game plan today is balance on offense and making more plays and fewer mistakes on defense?
Oh, absolutely. We got to contain them offensively. I know they like to throw the ball quite a bit now. They've changed their philosophy a little bit and those things. So, I think defensively we've got to be on point in the secondary and with our linebackers, getting people to the ground and that type of stuff. Offensively, the key for us is taking care of the football. And again, we struggle with that at times. The last couple of weeks have been better. And hopefully, we'll walk away today with 0 turnovers. And if we do that again, I think we'll give ourselves a great chance to win this game.
Might Thiel's biggest advantage today, Kurt, be that you probably have the best athlete on the field on both teams in Ryan Radke?
Well, I would agree with you. We feel good about our matchup from an athletic standpoint on the perimeter. Our wide receivers on their defensive backs, certainly Ryan Radke, anytime you walk on the field with him, poses a threat to every team in our conference, including the top teams in our conference, Thomas More, W&J, and Case Western. Those schools had a tough time kind of containing him and that type of thing. So I would venture to say that he's going to be the best athlete on the field today. Hopefully we can get him loose. Rob Skarasich, their defensive coordinator, does a great job scheming things and trying to take away your best stuff. Our best stuff right now is Ryan Radke running the ball and doing things with his legs. So, hopefully we can get Ryan free and allow him to get out there and make some big plays.
We'll turn our attention to the Grove City College Wolverines in the next segment. Stay tuned. You're listening to Tomcat Football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. First National Bank, the home for all of your financial solutions, from banking to investments to insurance. Call the Greenville branch of First National Bank at 724-588-6770. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Mike Donato, linebacker coach of the Tomcats. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
We're back with head coach Kurt Reiser of the Thiel Tomcats on the pregame show. Kurt, today you are facing a Grove City offense that averages only 16 points a game, and they've had a revolving door at quarterback. Caleb Jekyll is now the man, has been for a couple of weeks. You mentioned more of a pass-first option.
Yeah, he throws a very good football, and Andrew DiDonato, their offensive coordinator, and their coach for next year has already been named and things. He does a great job with their offense, and I think that he's settled into the position. He's completed some good balls, and they have a big play receiver in Josh Peach who can get down the field and cause some problems, and Brett Pinson is a very good wide receiver in his own right. So they have some weapons offensively, and then when you throw a guy like Steven Maskery into the mix, who plays some tight end for them. Also, we saw him at film line up as a tailback, which he's done in the past, and at 6'1", 220, he's going to be a guy that's going to be tough to stop. So, they have some weapons that they can use, and hopefully we can limit them today.
The Wolverines average only 68 rushing yards a game. Is this perhaps due to the fact that they have trailed for most games and had to throw to get back in the games?
Yeah, I would think so. I think that part of it, too, is that they start two freshmen up front, and Brian Mitchell and Dalton Callahan. So, we know what that's like when you're starting young guys up front, what kind of problems that can cause for you. And hopefully our D-line today can limit the run, and we can force them to be one-dimensional and make them throw it. And then when they do, we rally up and make plays.
Grove City on defense has had some ball hawks. They take the ball away. Is that a concern of yours?
Oh, absolutely, especially with, our propensity to kind of turn the ball over. We've been better the last 2 weeks with that, but, they have some guys in the backfield there that can take the ball away. Kyle Byer, I think, is playing pretty well at free safety, and Andrew Seifert the same for them, and they return a starter in Jimmy Cianciola at cornerback. That's a quality cornerback, and, hopefully we'll find some holes in that secondary and be able to take advantage of it.
Their linebackers appear to be pretty good, particularly Bobby Tuttle and Brandon Behringer.
Bobby Tuttle and Brandon Behringer are returning starters from a year ago. I think Bobby Tuttle is playing solidly right now. He's a team captain for them, and he's the leader of their defense. He's their vocal guy. You can see that on film, and I think their defense plays off of him. So, our goal as an offensive line group is to make sure in the run game that we get up to those guys and we get them blocked, and if we get the chance to knock them down, we're going to knock them down and play physical style football. That's what we want to do.
Grove City's senior Gabe Moore averages 110 yards, all-purpose yardage per game. Does that mostly come on kick and punt returns?
Yeah, he's a solid returner. And they do some things in their special teams game that cause us some concerns. So, things that we've worked on with Coach Arshenkoff and Coach Satterfield this week with our scout teams and trying to simulate what Grove City does. Hopefully, we can limit their returns and hopefully create a big return for ourselves. I think there's some opportunities for us out there. We've looked at some things on film. Richard Proper for us as a kick returner is leading the conference in kick returns, has done an outstanding job for us as a kick return for a touchdown against St. Vincent this year. Had some other really big returns that set up good field position for us. So, hopefully we can get him loose today in the kick return game. And, our punt return game hasn't been great from a return standpoint, but maybe we can pressure the punter a little bit.
We'll have a couple of closing questions for Kurt Reiser and a comment when we return. This is Hugh Ringer on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
I'm Daryl Satterfield, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Kurt Reiser, give us a quick update on any injury issues coming in.
Brian Swansiger, who's a freshman offensive lineman for us, continues to be out this week. And unfortunately, this week we lost Nick Ravita. We lost Nick Ravita last week in the W&J game, so he did not practice all week. So he's going to be on the shelf for senior day today, which breaks your heart because he's a senior and he deserves to be out there. But he'll be out. Otherwise, I think we're pretty solid with where we're at with injuries. We got people banged up just like everybody else in the last week of the season and things. But our guys are fighting through. They'll work hard and they'll give great effort today.
Well, Kurt, finally, since this is basically our last interview we'll have together, I just want to say, as someone who has covered athletics for 40-some years, as someone who has been in athletic administration myself, I have never worked with a gentleman who has been as affable, as cooperative, and certainly as fine a person as Kurt Reiser is. And you are what is great about college football, about coaching. And I know you'll land on your feet, and whatever happens, I know it's going to work out for you, Kurt. It's been a pleasure. You're a class act, and you've been a tremendous ambassador for Thiel College and Division III college football.
All right, thank you so much, Hugh. And I can't tell you or express in words my appreciation for the work that you and Don Achenbaugh have done over the course of my time here at Thiel, not just as my time as the head coach, but what you've done for Thiel football and in particular for myself has been outstanding. So I appreciate everything you've done. I thank you very, very much for everything. It's been great. It's been a good run here for me. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I think it'll be good. And for our kids that are on the football team that are staying here and going to continue with their careers here, the most important thing to me is that they have a great experience here playing college football, and hopefully the next head coach can provide that for them, and they walk away from Thiel College with a positive experience.
Kurt Reiser, again, all the best, and go Tomcats.
Thanks, you.
Stay tuned. Don Achenbaugh and I will have comments before kickoff. It's the battle for the Mercer County Cup. Thiel and Grove City coming up next on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to thiel.edu.
I'm RJ Molson, defensive line coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Welcome back to Alumni Stadium in Greenville. Hugh Ringer, Don Achenbaugh. We are about 2.5 minutes or so from the opening kickoff. The captains are back out on the field preparatory to the tossing of the coin to get this game underway. Grove City has left its locker room. Thiel, I'm sure, is already outside its locker room and gathering in the end zone. Don Achenbaugh, it's senior day, and obviously senior players, senior bands, men and women, have been honored, and these two teams who have certainly had, in terms of wins and losses, disappointing seasons, trying to put an exclamation point on a tough season here at the end, and we just think we're going to have an awfully good football game.
I do. I think these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Their strengths match each other. Their weaknesses match each other, and I think a lot of it's going to be emotion today. Both teams want to go out with a win for their coach. Being a Tomcat fan, we certainly hope the blue and gold are the ones who come out on top, and I really think they have a good shot at doing that today. I think they do have the best player on the field, Ryan Radke. If they can keep him upright and he can hang on to the football, I don't know that Grove City has an answer for him.
Well, the Tomcats have come out on the field. The Tomcat Marching Pride playing and now leaving the field following the pregame show. The captains are meeting at midfield. And by the way, look who that honorary Tomcat captain is. It's our main man, Ed Kopaleski, the sports information director here at Thiel, my first color analyst on these broadcasts many years ago. And
shit for me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he did. And they're getting together with the captains, and the officials are telling them how this is going to work. The referee today is Stephen Hall. The line judge is Matt Rudder. Rodney Bryant is the head linesman. The line judge is Gene Kula. Timothy Barker, the back judge. The field judge, Zachary Cataldi. Dave Whiteside is our seventh official in this group today. and we wouldn't have a clock operator worth his salt if it weren't that Reverend James Newman is back in the house. I saw him walking in about an hour and a half ago when I was milling through the parking lot, and I said, "Are you back?" He said, "Yes." He said, "I'm just following you and Dawn all over the PAC."
He was off last week and still was at the game down at W&J as a fan.
Yes, he was. Well, I didn't see what happened on the field.
We won the toss and deferred.
All right, so Thiel wins the toss. They eschew the football until the second half, and the Tomcats will be kicking off. And, you know, as we get ready for the kickoff, I have to tell you what Ryan Radke said to me down in the field. He said, "We are really ready for this football game." He said, "We are extremely excited." And, you know, for a team that's 1-8, for a team that just found out last Sunday at noon that it was losing its head football coach, I think that speaks volumes if that indeed is their mental and emotional makeup here today for the quality of these young men.
And it also says a lot about this coaching staff, because it's not just Coach Reiser whose job's leaving, he's leaving. It's the rest of the staff that's up in the air right now, and these guys are all recruited by somebody on this coaching staff, so there's a connection. You always remember the coach who recruited you and you played for, your position coach. And they're worried about all those guys, and I'll tell you, it's a testament to these coaching staff to get these kids ready to play today, and I think they've done a great job. But this is a class act head coach. We've known that for years, and we're going to miss him.
Yes, we certainly are. The Tomcats are poised to kick the football. Cody Dinger, the outstanding freshman wide receiver, place kicker, do-everything player, has the ball teed up on the 30-yard line, and deep to receive for the Grove City College Wolverines is a single safety man back there. And that looks like it's Gabriel Moore, and the kick is going to roll out of bounds. And that is not what the Tomcats wanted to do on the opening kickoff. It'll give Grove City pretty good field position out at the 35-yard line to start this first series of the football game.
Well, certainly not how you draw up the kickoff on the opening, but again, that's that emotion. You get up there and you just, the adrenaline takes over, and these Tomcats really want to put on a show today, so we'll get a chance to stuff this offense right here and right now.
Riley Shane and Jeremy Steffine are the ends, and they're going up against a couple of freshman offensive tackles for Grove City. Joe Krim and Steve Kuzik are the tackles, and the give right away by Grove City is to Steve Mascry from quarterback Jekyll, and Mascry, who plays tight end and tailback, is stopped in his tracks for no gain at the, actually loses a half yard, back to the 34-yard line at 2nd and 11.
Bynum and Riley Shane on the stop that time, Hugh.
Okay, junior Caleb Jekyll out of Moon Township is the quarterback, and he has Mascry beside him from Cranesville, PA. Straight back as Jekyll throws to Mascry, and he is
nice job, Doak Walker.
Beautiful job by Doak Walker on the corner. Got him right down by the ankles after a gain of 2, setting up 3rd and 9 for the Grove City College Wolverines in the opening series of this football game.
Great job by Doak. He got out there in a hurry because there was some real estate ahead of him, and he made the nice shoestring tackle, 3rd and about 9.
Josh Peach wide to the right. He is the dangerous one. Single coverage by Jones. Here's the pass, almost intercepted.
Oh, boy.
Jumping that route was linebacker Doak Walker out of Canton, Ohio. It was a little too high for his mitts, or he could have said, "You can kiss me goodbye."
That would have been a pick six, Hugh, and he's holding his fingers up like a half inch. That close. I was that close, and he saw that touchdown because there was nobody going to catch him.
Anthony Marnesian is going to stand back at his 20-yard line to kick the football away, and Adam Tajudin is back on return duty today with Cody Dinger. They're back at the 25. Marnesian's kick is a high spiraling kick that's going to bounce at the 35, take a Wolverine roll inside the 30 down to about the 29-yard line, where the Thiel Tomcats, led by, as we said, in our opinion, there's no doubt about it, the best athlete on this field today is the junior quarterback from Lancaster, New York, Ryan Radke, who I began last week to call the Bionic Man, and he is one of the most amazing, recuperative, enjoy the game kind of athlete that you're ever going to see.
I'd say he's one of the 10 best athletes in the PAC.
Well, I think you're right, and he's in the gun right now with 4 wides, including Horvitz and Howard. And also Cody Dinger is out there. And I think Ryan Rowland is the last of the main receivers in the pattern. Here's Radke calling a draw, but he's not going to go anywhere. And he's going to be thrown already for a loss as they swarmed all over him, the front 7 of the Grove City College Wolverines. And you heard Kurt Reiser say in the pregame that Coach Skarasich, the outstanding defensive coordinator for Grove City's, bound to dial up something. And you know they'll have it dialed up for Radke. Now it's up to the Cats to counter.
Brent Veerman leading the charge that way, and it was kind of about a 5-yard loss for Ryan that time. So now, but I'll tell you what, this kid makes up 15 yards in about a half a second, so we're not too concerned.
All right, Alex Horvitz is wide to the right. Ronnie Howard slot right. We have a tight left end in Rowland on 2nd and 15. Here's Radke going to roll. He's going to look. They're hemming him in. He is not going to get yardage up beyond the 30 or the 25-yard line. He gets maybe one of the 5 back he lost. It's going to be 3rd and 14. And right away, Don, you can see the Thiel offensive coordinator, Darryl Satterfield's going to have to do something to change things up because they're going to take Radke out of the ballgame.
Well, they're going to try to take Radke out of the ballgame, and they got him penned up a little bit. What they're going to have to do is they're going to have to throw the ball a little bit here and loosen him up and make him respect the pass a little bit. And this also sets up, while you're keying on one guy, that means there's 10 other guys who are going to be open.
And I think that Ronnie Howard has a competitive and athletic advantage on anybody Grove City going to have in their secondary. Here's Radke back. He's trying to get away. He's scrambling, and he's going to go nowhere. He's going down at the 24-yard line, and I'll tell you, they stopped Radke. That's the only way to put it on that series. They stopped him good. It's 4th down and 16, or make it 15 for Thiel. And they're going to kick the ball with Dylan Squires in the football game.
Well, we knew these teams were going to be evenly matched, and we saw it on the first 2 series as they both took away. We took away what they do well, and they took away what we do well, so we'll see how it plays out.
All right, Brett Pinson and Gabriel Moore are deep to receive for Grove City at the 35. The kick is away under some pressure, and it's a line drive that really is going to take a Thiel bounce down to the 20 and going to roll dead on the 20-yard line. Boy, did our punter get a great roll there.
Nice job by Dylan that time, and Brett Pinson was back on the receiving team for that time, and he misjudged the ball a little bit and went over his head and rolled down, came right at the 20. So Tomcats take advantage of the field position now.
It was one of those line drive punts that just kept sailing.
Yeah, it kept going. He was lucky he didn't catch it because those are usually ones that get returned.
So Grove City gets the football for the second time with Gabe Jekyll, the quarterback, and he has Maskery to his left. He's going to take 2 steps and throw, and throws it to the turf in front of the intended receiver. Richard Proper was the man in coverage, and Brett Pinson was the man the pass was intended to. 2nd and 10 for Grove City.
Grove City plays this spread offense a little bit where they come right up to the line of scrimmage. They don't bother huddling anymore and get their plays from the bench, so we'll see what happens.
Jekyll in the gun with the sidecar is back. Here's the quarterback draw. 25. He's getting outside, and he's going to be tackled at about the 27-yard line, short of the first down, but you know, if he had some quicks to him, and it doesn't look like he has the quicks, and he was a little bit hesitant there, he only gets to the, we'll give him the 28. It's going to be 3rd and 2 for Grove City.
You can tell that's not something he's comfortable doing.
No. He's a big enough kid to run, 6'2", 200, but now I think somebody jumped and flags fly, and who's that going to be on?
Offside Thiel, first down Grove City.
That's what I'm afraid of, yes. Jake Elk upset. I don't think he was the offending party, but he was upset that the Tomcats made another mistake.
Well,
there.
I think he may have inadvertently caused it because he was looking like he was going to blitz, and he came up and moved. And I think one of those guys caught him out of the corner of the eye and saw the movement and jumped. And sometimes you think you're doing something like that, and it's like the guy dancing off first base thinks he's doing a good thing, but he's distracting the hitter. Same type of thing there.
The 5-yard markup takes it up to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Wolverines. No score early in this football game. Jaco is going to hand it off to Maskery around the left side. Maskery, pretty big back, gets run out of bounds over on the far side, up at about the 36-yard line. And we'll see what the call's going to be there. It's a gain of about 4, make it 2nd down and 6, and Grove City goes no huddle with 4 wides in the football game for the quarterback, Jekyll.
2nd down, 4.
Jekyll takes the snap, calls his own number. Cats don't do a very good job, and he's across the 45 and out to the 46-yard line. And we have an official down on the play, and he is obviously hurting. He is really hurting, face down on the field. It'll be a 1st down for Grove City at their own 49. We'll take a break here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sin Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
We're back at Alumni Stadium. Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaugh. It is the game umpire, Matt Rudder, who was shaken up, and he is limping off. It's noticeably his left leg. But you know, the way he was rolling around there, Don, I have a feeling he had a fear that he had a bad knee injury of some sort.
They're not helping him, so he looks like he may just have to walk it off.
Well, he's going to go over to the bench, and I think we're going to go with 5 officials. And right now the Zebras are conferring. And by the way, they moved the ball back to the 46. I wondered about that spot, but the concern was for Matt Rudder, the umpire, who was injured on the play. So it'll be 1st and 10 at that point for Grove City in their own territory. And right now it's the running of Caleb Jekyll that has caused the Tomcats the greatest difficulty. Now he's straight back, and he's going to air it out to Mascry, 45-50, 45 into Thiel territory, falling forward to about the 43-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for Grove City. And I'll tell you, they're taking it to the Thiel defense that, to be honest with you folks, has been averaging, giving up about 62 points a game. But they better buck up here, or they're going to have a real problem with this winless football team. Jekyll in the gun with Mascry to his right. He is going to stick it in the... No, he's going to keep it and go across the 40 to the 38. Couple Tomcats tackled Mascry, the running back, but Jekyll kept it and gets good yardage of about 6. Make it 2nd and 4 at the Thiel 38-yard line. All right, Mascry gets Thiel to jump a little bit, and there is no flag. They didn't cross the demilitarized zone, so he'll go back and restart his cadence now on 2nd down. Mascry, quarterback draw, keeps going, 35 and down to about the 30-yard line, and he's got another 1st down for Grove City as they're moving this football, and it's nothing fancy, folks, just very basic. Takes the step, does a jab step, and Jekyll just takes the ball straight ahead.
He's a funny runner. He cannot wait to get to the ground as soon as he runs into some interference. Unfortunately for the Tomcats, that's usually about 11 yards downfield, but he's not trying to run anybody over. He's a little timid when he starts to get into traffic, and maybe the Tomcats can pop him and get the ball out.
1st and 10, Grove City on the Thiel 30 in a scoreless ball game, but Grove City threatening. Give to Mascry. He runs into resistance, but bounces off and gets a few yards down to about the Thiel 27-yard line.
Jake Elk made a nice stop at the line of scrimmage, popped him, but didn't get a chance to wrap him up, and he spun away for about a 3-yard gain after that.
So it'll be 2nd and 7 for Grove City at the Thiel 27 in a scoreless football game. Tomcats adjust their defense a little bit. Jekyll comes to the line of scrimmage and communicates to his offensive line. Now he's going to start his cadence and does a hard call there to try to get the Cats to jump again. I wonder if he might have picked that up from his offensive coordinator, Andrew DiDonato, who's one of the elite quarterbacks to come through this conference in years. Here's a long pass. It's caught beautifully, and it's a near touchdown at the 2. What a great catch by the wide receiver, Josh Peach, who's averaging 5 catches a ball game, and he just took that ball away from our defender, Chris Jones, down there inside the 5, and they put it on the 2. And here is Grove City, only averaging 16 points a game, knocking on the door in the red zone against Thiel.
Chris had good coverage, just didn't turn around to look for the ball.
Janko is going to go under center as the offensive line does a shift for Grove City. And here's the give to Mascry, and Mascry's going to walk right into the end zone with very little resistance. And it is 6-0, Grove City leading Thiel. He was stopped a bit at the 1-yard line, but this kid looks like somebody who knows what he's doing, and he's a big boy. Mascry at 220 pounds out of Cranesville, Pennsylvania. And now in to try the extra point will be Peyton Carlucci, a senior from Vincentian High School in the North Hills. Soccer-style kicker gets the kick up, gets the kick through the uprights, timeout on the field. Grove City 7, Thiel nothing on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckley'sappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Kurt Reiser, head football coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
The Grove City College Wolverines take the ball right down the field on the Thiel defense. Drive capped by a 2-yard run by Steve Mascry. The extra point by Carlucci is good, and Grove City is up on Thiel here in the first period at the 7:05 mark, 7-0. Carlucci kicks off. It's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to come down to one of the Cats, and that's Richard Proper, and Proper loses the football. He put the ball on the ground when he was hit, and there's a big scramble, and I'm going to tell you, there's a flag flying now. There's extracurricular activity, and we'll see what that is. I think Grove City has the football. And let me tell you, folks, if there's any doubt that Grove City came to play football today, Grove City, I think, is answering that question. They're leading 7-0, and they're now, with the turnover by Proper, going to be on the 37-yard line.
We do have to say, though, Proper actually fumbled the ball on his own. It wasn't like it was a tremendous hit or anything.
Right.
He got rolled underneath, and he's coming off the field looking like he's a little stunned right now, but I think he got caught up in the pile-up. See who the penalties against.
Well, the penalty, I think, is going to be on Grove City for unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
They're calling Gabriel Moore, I believe, for the unsportsmanlike penalty. And,
yeah, he dove into the pile thinking he could help out, and now it's going to cost him 15, takes it back across midfield. So the Tomcats really need to step up and figure out what the answer is for this running quarterback, because he's not Ryan Radke by any stretch of the imagination.
It all starts with somebody staying home and getting a helmet on the quarterback, and as you say, Don, hitting him because it looks like he doesn't want to take that second hit. All right, here he is going back, and Janko gets away, and finally he's tracked down by Riley Shane, who was in his kitchen, and he got away, and Riley chased after him and brings him down for a sack of about 2 yards, make it 2nd and 12. Good play by Riley Shane.
Good job by Riley Shane that time, not shutting down. He'd run past him and came back and made the play for the 2-yard sack and sets up 2nd and about 12.
4 wide receivers in the ball game for Grove City in this spread offense. Maskery is the set beside him, and here comes Jekyll. One-step drop, and he's across the 50, down to the Thiel 47, and he has 5 yards on the play. Actually, 7 when you count the 2 he lost. So the 7-yard gain makes it 3rd and 4 for Grove City. Now, it really behooves Thiel to step up and say, hey, we're going to try to play a little defense here today.
Let's get some pressure on the quarterback and maybe get him to punt it here.
All right, Jekyll again with 4 wides, and he's looking over to the bench to get some info from actually the backup quarterback who relays the signals called by Andrew DiDonato.
Timeout, Grove City.
Timeout, Grove City. Okay, they're going to take a time, a little confusion. They're leading 7-0. We'll be back on 790 WPIC.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or Thiel.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaugh back at Alumni Stadium. 5:47 remaining first period. Grove City leading Thiel 7-0, and the Wolverines have the ball 3rd down and 4 on the Thiel 47-yard line. On the college football scoreboard in Division I in the Atlantic Coast Conference near halftime, the Duke Blue Devils lead the Pitt Panthers 10-7. Florida State is losing to North Carolina State second quarter early, 17-7. Virginia leads Louisville 7-3 in the second quarter. All right, here's the pass, and it's caught out there and on the run and going down for some reason after he made the catch was the recipient of that pass, and that was Gabe Greco, who made the catch from quarterback Jekyll. And why did he go down?
I don't know if his leg gave away or something, but he just went down like he was sliding to stop the clock.
Yeah, he did a quarterback slide. I don't understand it at all. It's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Ball's on the ground.
And the ball's on the ground, and Thiel has the football. Riley Shane recovers, and that was as simple as this. Maskery had the pitch. It might have been a bad pitch, but
I don't think he expected to get it.
He apparently didn't. It might have hit him in the side.
He went to hand off, and Maskery wasn't ready for the ball or wasn't looking for the ball, and it just went on the ground, and Riley Shane said, "Thank you very much. Senior day, I'll take the ball home."
Absolutely. So Thiel gets a break and stops the latest Grove City drive. The Cats get the ball on their own 33. Now it's going to be up to them to do something with it. Remember, on the only series so far, they shut Ryan Radke down completely. And he's going to be under center, and he has Seister in the ball game, and Grant gets the football, the tailback, but I'll tell you, he's not going to go anyplace because none of the road graders are moving anybody out up front, Don.
No, there wasn't a whole lot of movement there. Just pretty much stalemate. It wasn't like Grove City pushed him back. It was just a stalemate right at the line of scrimmage, and Grant had no place to go and ended up with no gain.
So it's 2nd and 10 for Thiel on the 33-yard line.
Right now, Grove City's got about 8 or 9 people in the box trying to stop either Radke or Seister, and I think they're going to have to spread the ball out a little bit and maybe get the ball downfield, loosen them up a little bit.
Well, you know, you have 2 receivers who've had pretty solid seasons in Horvatitz and Howard, and they're down here to the left. Here's Radke. He's going to give it straight ahead, and that is that Seister again, I believe, sure, who carried the ball maybe for all of a yard. We'll call it 3rd and 9 for Thiel at their own 34. And there is no doubt about it, folks. Grove City is having much the better of the going in this ball game, which now is at the 4:19 mark of the first period. Let's see if Ryan Radke can make a play. He's going to send Cody Dinger out here to the left, joined by Ryan Rowland. Radke and Howard and Horvatitz are to the right, and Howard is going to move right to left in the formation. In the gun is Radke on 3rd and 9. He's going to roll left. He's got some pressure. He throws to Rowland. 40, 45, 50. First down, Thiel for the first time into Grove City territory. Ryan Rowland, who, Don, is really not a great tight end blocking-wise, but is a very good H-back receiving-wise.
That time Ronnie Howard cleared the way away, and they followed him, and Ryan came right behind him. Nice little pass, picked up the first down. Now we got some breathing room. Now we can get this offense in gear.
Horvatitz, Howard wide right, Dinger, and Ryan Rowland down here to the left. And in the gun, same formation, Radke first and 10 at the 47 of GCC. Here's the give straight ahead to Seister. And Seister's going to push the pile a bit and get to close to the 45 for, we'll give him 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
A little bit of push that time, but mostly on Seister's fault. And part, he got in there as a little bit of a hole. He tucked his head in there, and we talked about this a little bit last week, that we wonder if Grant Seister is not one of those running backs that needs about 15 or 20 carries to get going. And it looks like this for the second week in a row, they're going to try to do that with him and not go with the running back by committee.
And I think he'll be a better back if he can get that initial hole that he can run through and get more of a head of steam. He's not like the runner for CMU who's going 110% before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Radke going to roll left, gets a block on a corner.
There we go.
45-40, 35-30, 25 and out of bounds. Who got that block for him? Was that Ryan Rowland?
I think it was Ryan Rowland, and also Grant Seister did a nice job. He came out in the option type play and peeled off the cornerback who came up, and that made the whole lane for Ryan to run. And this is what we expected to see today, and good to see the Tomcats. And it all goes back to that 3rd and 9 when Ryan Rowland made the nice catch for the first down. That sort of broke open the logjam, and now Grove City's got their hands on their hips, and they're backpedaling a little bit.
Tomcats got a little mojo going here. 1st and 10 with 4 wides at the 25 of Grove City. In the gun is Radke. He has Seister to his right. Radke takes the snap, play fake, flank screen to Ronnie Howard. He gets away down to the 20 and down to the 19-yard line. He has 6.5 yards. We'll make it 2nd and about 4 for the Thiel Tomcats.
And all of a sudden, because we're doing some different things, now that rush in Ryan's face that we saw in the first series and the first half of the second series isn't there anymore, because now they're looking, they're not quite sure where the ball's going, starting to spread the ball around a little bit. And I really look for Ronnie Howard in his last game as a Thiel Tomcat. I look for him to have a big day.
Well, Cats are in business after a good first down run or pass with a pass run, really. It's 2nd down 4, Radke in the gun with 2 wides to the left, Horvatitz and Howard. Takes the snap, stops, rolls left, gets a block from Seister, throws. He's got Ronnie Howard, but it's overthrown. He had separation from the corner in the end zone, but Radke overthrew him.
Yeah, it was there, and Ryan knows it. He's patting himself on the head a little bit, but that's what happens when you, to quote you all the time, Hugh, when you win first down like that, you can make those plays. Now you come back, and it's only 3rd and about 4, so you have an opportunity, and I'm sure the Tomcats are in 2 or 4 down territory here anyway, so they thought, take a shot at the end zone. Ronnie broke open, but Ryan just couldn't hit him.
All right, Cats huddle. Let's see what they come out with. They're going to send Horvatitz to the right and Ronnie Howard to the left. Seister will be the sidecar, and Howard is joined to the left by Cody Dinger, and Thiel is going to call a timeout, and we will take a time with a score 7-0 Grove City on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu.
You are listening to News Talk 790 WPIC. Sharon Hermitage, a Cumulus station, sponsored by the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, a premier senior living residence.
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaugh back at Alumni Stadium. 1:19 left first period, 7-0 Grove City. But Thiel faces 3rd and 4 at the 19 of Grove City College. We have a high school score we're going to pass on to you when we get finished with this play, and it's a big one for Thiel. In the gun is Radke with 4 wides. They changed it up a little bit following the timeout. Radke awaits the snap from Rayshon Nevins. He gets it. He pauses. He throws for the end zone. He's diving, and it's incomplete. Good coverage down there by the cornerback on that side for Grove City, as he did a heck of a job down there.
Daniel Jackson, freshman cornerback from Brookfield, Connecticut.
Yeah. And the pass intended for Horvitz fell incomplete. It's 4th down. In high school football, a game that is being heard on our sister station 96.7, the Sharon Tigers in AA District 10 first-round action, leading the Huskies of Harbor Creek in the first quarter. Sharon 17 and Harbor Creek no score. All right, 4th and 4 for Thiel on the 19 of Grove City. And Thiel is going to call another timeout. And we will take another timeout on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to teal.edu.
I'm Ryan Matvico, wide receivers coach. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Okay. Didn't get a playoff there after the 3rd down pass incomplete. But we do want to thank, by the way, our board op back at the studio on Pine Hollow Boulevard, Mike Mondock, doing a great job today getting us scores of the high school games, and we'll try to keep you up on those. And we'll try to get you up to date on college scores, and we'll have you covered. All right, Thiel's going to go for it on 4th and 4 from the Grove City 19. Radke is in the gun. Let's see what Ryan can pull out of his pocket here on 4th down. He takes the snap and rolls left. He's faking. He's inside the 10. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. What a play by Ryan Radke. Donnie got another great block. You're smiling. You love those great blocks. Who got that block?
Again, it was great. It was, I think that time it was a tight end, but I think it was Zinsmeister that time. But he faked the pitch to Seister, and everybody just went to him. And he just stepped right up through the hole, and it was like the parting of the Red Sea, 19-yard run.
There were 2 exquisite moves by quarterback Ryan Radke to get into the end zone. Colin Peel tries to tie this game. The kick is good. The hold by our senior quarterback is good, Pat Schaefer, and we are flat dead even in the battle for the Mercer County Cup. It's Thiel 7, Grove City 7 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sin Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to teal.edu.
I'm Mike Donato, linebacker coach of the Tomcats. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
A short kickoff by Cody Dinger is taken by Grove City's Dan States at the 30, and he's up to the 36-yard line where the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. But on 4th down, Ryan Radke, great play fake, good block from the tight end, and a great run of 19 yards. The Cats have tied this football game at 7 with 1:03 remaining in the first period. All right. Here come the Grove City Wolverines now from the 36. Caleb Jekyll, who's done a lot of damage so far, gives it, no, fakes, keeps. Cats get him down on the ground at about the 44, but not before he has 8 yards, and that's winning on 1st down for the quarterback.
That time he just ran the fake again, and it came in. It looked like we had him stopped for about no gain, but he slithered away, and he looks like he's holding his hip a little bit, like maybe he took a took a little bit of a hit.
I think that's part of his signal. All right, he takes the snap.
Okay.
He goes back and throws the out, and it's incomplete. And look at Tyron Bynum, the freshman from McKeesport, Pennsylvania, the outside linebacker. He jumped that route and knocked the ball away, and that's good coverage by an agile linebacker.
That's 2 plays by linebackers. Doak Walker had it in the first quarter or first series. We did the same thing on the same play.
3rd and 2. And again, Caleb Jekyll is in the gun. Now, let's not let this guy run for the first down. Mascry is to his side, and he has 4 wides. Cats are up in a little bit of press coverage on the one corner at least. Here is the give to Mascry, and Mascry is going to pound across the 45 to about the 46, and they're going to move the chains. It's 1st and 10, Grove City at their own 46 in a 7-7 ball game.
And once again, Hugh, you're right about first down. You get 8 yards on first down. You can do a couple of different things. Tomcats need to shut them down on first down and put them in that 2nd and 3rd and long.
Jekyll in the gun with Mascry to his left and 4 wides from the 46-yard line. And he looks over to the bench, and they just may let this clock run out here in the first period. We have 2 seconds, and it looks like that's what Grove City is going to do. And the Wolverines say we'll settle for a 7-7 tie after 1 period. We'll be back with the 2nd period on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckleysappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Daryl Satterfield, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
All right, back for the start of the 2nd quarter at Alumni Stadium. The Mercer County Cup is up for grabs today, and right now Thiel and Grove City are dead even at 7. And in District 10 playoff action after 1 period, don't worry about Jim Wildman and the Sharon Tigers, folks. They're putting a hurting on Harbor Creek already. 24-zip after the first period. All right, here it's 1st and 10 for Grove City on their own 46-yard line. Jekyll straight back. He's going to throw down the middle, almost intercepted. And that pass was intended for Tyler Patterson, a senior wideout. And did you notice the way Jekyll threw it? He kind of shot-putting the ball.
Yeah, he really has a funny form. I don't think he's your typical drop-back passer. Not exactly sure what he is, but so far he's hurting the Tomcats with his legs. But
yes,
let's keep him throwing. I think we're going to pick one of these off. We've been real close now 3 times.
Yes, we have. 2nd and 10 for the Grove City offense as they look over to the bench.
It's your first kill game, so they win.
All right, here's the snap, and here comes the quarterback draw, and the Cats just can't get this guy on the ground. 50, 45, and down to the Thiel 43-yard line. And, Don, if there was some deception about it, you would say, well, okay, the kid's executing. All he's doing is backyard style, taking a snap in the gun and saying, I'm going to run it off right guard, and nobody's filling a hole there.
Well, we're missing tackles, too. We hit him. It was about a 1-yard gain and didn't wrap him up.
At the 42 of Thiel, here's the gift to Mascry, and Mascry's carrying tacklers inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Jake Elk was hanging on. Riley Shane comes up with a football, but the officials aren't buying that. And it's a gain of 4, make it 2nd down and 8.
And this is tough on a defense. I mean, this is something that comes back in the 4th quarter. All this pounding they're taking right now, you really got to get off the field and catch your breath a little bit.
All right, Jekyll in the gun. Again. Looks over to the bench. They're all looking over to the bench. All the skill people. All right, we're snapping the ball, and Jekyll is back, gets some rush, throws down the middle, pass complete at the 25-yard line. Sarator came up and made the tackle, but making that catch for Grove City College was, who was that?
29.
Zach Gardaco was the receiver on the play, a junior wide receiver from Uniontown, Ohio. It is 1st and 10 for Grove City at that point, and that point is the Thiel 24-yard line. Jekyll in the gun. Jekyll calls his own number. He's at the 20, and he's down at the 19-yard line. And, you know, those holes are just opening up in that Thiel front line, and he's getting 5-6 yards to carry.
He also is getting some real good blocking from Maskery. His running back at the time led him through the hole and cleaned up somebody that did step into the hole. But you're right. There's nothing fancy about this. The Tomcats just have to dial up, and somebody's got to step up and say, I'm going to make a play and get the ball back on the ground.
2nd down 4, Grove City at the Thiel 19. Here's the give to Maskery, and Maskery is down to the 15-yard line. In this case, it's just good old power football, and right now the successful road graders are wearing the crimson and white from Grove City College.
Yeah, we talked about it in the pregame about how Grove City was changed from a running game, which they've run for the last 50 years, to a passing game. I think that's probably more of a fact that they were behind a lot, because it looks like their game plan today is to run the ball on the Tomcats and maybe throw it just to loosen them up a little bit. But so far they're running the ball with some pretty good success.
All right, they come out of the huddle and send Josh Peach to the right. Now they're going to run a shift, and Maskery gets the handoff, and the ball's on the ground, and Thiel's going to get it. Thank goodness they're coughing up the football, because otherwise it's been a domination, but Thiel gets the ball there, and who recovered that, Don?
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones, a cornerback. All right.
And what you've got is you've got a tight end playing running back, and yes, he can boom, he can bang, but he's not used to carrying the ball like that. He's not used to getting handoffs, and he's not used to getting hit like that. When he gets hit out in the tight end spot, he's out in open field. He's had a chance to cover the ball up. Here, he's going through the line of scrimmage where they're pawing and ripping and everything they can get, and that's twice now he's put the ball on the ground, and Tomcats need to take advantage of it.
Yep, second turnover of the fumble variety that they've had, and Thiel gets the football on their own 13-yard line, and they'll start out with Radke under center with an eye, and he's going to give it off, and that looks like that might be Kevin Daly, and
yes, it does.
He disappeared before he got to the line of scrimmage, as, again, the front wall in this football game is being dominated by the visitors. Grove City right now is putting it to Thiel up front. That's all you can say. 2nd and 10, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide at the 11:34 mark. Ronnie Howard going to come wide to the right, Horvitz to the left. Once again, Ryan Radke is under center on 2nd and 10. Sends Howard motioning right to left in the formation. And he settles in the slot to the left. Here is Radke back. Radke's going to roll to his right. He's going to look. He's going to run. He's at the 20, dances over somebody at about the 22, and that's where they're going to say he ran out of bounds. That's going to set up a 3rd down and short for the Thiel Tomcats. And, Don, it looks like it's going to be about 2 yards for a first down.
And it is, and that time he was looking to pass the ball, but Grove City did a nice job keeping everybody covered, so he did what he does best, and that's tucked it up and left, and ended up breaking one tackle, jumping over another tackle, and make it a 3rd and about 1.5 yards now.
All right, 4 wides in the formation, and Radke's going to be in the gun on 3rd down and a short 2. Will he call his own number? It is a quarterback draw. He gets away 20, 25, and out of bounds at about the 28-yard line, and he has the Tomcat first down. So, Don, even though they game planned for Radke, and they were kind of around him there, he just used his superior quickness and zip, got it outside.
Well, like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the nose. And right now, Ryan Radke's punching these guys in the nose. They just can't. They don't have an answer for him. What we have to do is we just have to get him out in space, and I'll take my chances with him any day of the week.
All right, Cody Dinger in the ball game to be the 3rd wide receiver. On 1st down and 10 from the 27-yard line, Radke in the gun, going to run to the left, going to do an end around to Ronnie Howard, gets away from the first guy, and Ronnie's going to throw, but the receiver was out of bounds and tried to come back in, Horvitz, and that's not going to count. He caught it out of bounds anyway, so a little trickeration there, but I'll tell you, Grove City had everything covered.
Well, what he had is Ronnie had to hold on to the ball a little bit and make a move to get free, and Horvitz, the pattern got broken down. He started coming back, and he got pushed out of bounds a little bit, so there was no way the play was going to be completed. But if nothing else, it loosens things up a little bit. Grove City's got to think about something now, and anything you can do to get Ryan Radke a little bit of a space to scoot, he'll be well received.
How about one of those, throw the ball to Radke?
Yeah. I just concentrate on throwing the ball to Ronnie Howard myself.
Well, I'd like to concentrate on getting some yardage. Here's a slant. It's caught by Cody Dinger across the 40 to the 42, and that's a cat first down. Give him 12, Don.
And I'll tell you what, Hugh, that was just a very good football play. Good pattern by Dinger, good throw by Ryan Radke, on time, on delivery, right between the 1 and the 9. Good run after catch. That was just a good football play.
That sure was. That was very well executed. Junior quarterback to freshman wideout. This Cody Dinger is going to be a good football player here at Thiel. No doubt about it. And he joins Horvaditz and Radke in the formation. And here is a Radke rolling left. They're after him. He's trying to get away, and he's horse-collared down. And I guess that's going to be legal. I don't know, but what's that crap with that guy getting up and effervescing all over Ryan Radke?
Well,
I'll tell you, it's unbelievable. Eric Kinderman must have thought that he just made the lead tackle in the Super Bowl or something.
I'll tell you what, he was excited, wasn't he?
I don't know. He must have been excited he didn't get a flag for grabbing the back of the collar, the horse collar.
I'll tell you, it was Ryan that time was rolling, and he really couldn't throw back because he's heading that way, the left-handed quarterback. Tough time to do, and just ran out of space.
Well, that's a big loss, too. It's second down now at about 18. Straight back is Radke going to throw the screen out here to Daly, and he slips and falls as he makes the catch at the 33-yard line. And all he gets on that play is about 1 yard, if that. And it's going to be 3rd and 18. Wow.
And that time, it has been raining all morning, and the field is just a little bit slick, and I think he got out there on the numbers, and that paint is always a little bit slicker than the rest of the field, and just lost his balance. The play might have been there. He had some open, but just couldn't make it happen.
All right, 4 wides in the game for Thiel, and an obvious passing situation, needing 18 for first down. Radke with Daly behind him is dropping back. He's going to throw down the middle. He's got Roland, and Roland's across the 50 to the 48. He's close. Now, my naked eye is saying,
move the chain.
Move the chain.
You got it, Hugh.
All right.
Nice job, Ryan Rowland. Nice job, Ryan Radke. A pair of Ryans that time put the ball right where it had to be, and he caught it about 6 or 7 yards short and just barreled down the field, and he wasn't going to be denied.
That was a beautiful catch. And, I'm really impressed with the way Rowland catches the football, tight end with athleticism, who will lay out.
And that was a pass he caught with his hands over his head. That wasn't one that you usually see tight ends catch where they put it in his stomach.
Not an easy catch at all. 1st and 10, 4 wides in the formation for Thiel at the Grove City 48. Here's the out pattern. It's caught out there by Dinger. And Dinger is going to fight for no extra yardage, but he kind of sits down with 2 guys all over him at the Grove City 41-yard line.
Tell you what, Grove City's a little aggressive on the tackling there. They had him stopped, and then they start twisting him. Geez, oh man, you guys haven't won a game in 2 years. Let's calm down on the theatrics.
Well, hopefully they'll eventually be called for it, but it's what you call unnecessary extracurricular activity. It's just like that big lineman who stopped Radke in the backfield. Jumping up like he just won the Super Bowl.
Really?
And leaning on Radke as he got up. All right, 2nd down and 3 after the gain of 7. Radke in the gun, going to look. He's going to go straight ahead. He is close to the first down and doesn't quite have it to the 39 of Grove City. Now, there's a flag, and that better be on Grove City because it was Bobby Tuttle who initiated that contact. And one of the Thiel linemen pushed him away.
Moving back.
But they're going to call it on the Thiel lineman after Bobby Tuttle was the one roughhousing. And did you see it?
I did.
I saw it. Bobby Tuttle was roughhousing, and I think it might have been Gary Heiner who came up and pushed him away and said, "You get the heck off my guy."
Let's see if they maybe do a one.
Well, maybe they ought to. Maybe the Zebras ought to reconsider here because I don't think this is right.
Yeah,
2 fouls.
I'm going to call it on both.
You're doggone right. That's on Bobby Tuttle. Well, I was right, Gary Heiner, and I'm okay with that. That is the perfect call that Stephen Hall, the referee, just made. He got it right, folks. because you can't. Frankly, I blame Tuttle more than I do that offensive lineman for doing it.
If you remember, a play ago earlier, I said the same thing, that they've been doing it pretty well all afternoon, and so Gary just said, you know what, you're not going to hurt my guy like that, and took exception to it. So now maybe Grove City will knock it off.
I kind of like the chippiness here. There's no championship on the line, but now Heiner has moved out of his stance, and I don't know what that's all about, and he cost Thiel 5 yards.
Yeah, Tomcats were in motion that time, and he just got carried away with his emotions and jumped the gun. Now it sets up 3rd and about 6.
Yep. So it moves it back to the 44 of Thiel, or of Grove City, and the Cats are going to need a long 6 here for the first down. But, hey, you never know. They might take 2 downs to do it.
Just converted 3rd and 18, so I like their chances.
It's doable, and they have 4 wide receivers in, and they've all caught balls here this afternoon. So let's see what happens. Radke in the gun is back. He gets some pressure. He's releasing in the middle. Horvitis makes the catch. Horvitis has the first down at the Grove City 37-yard line. Nice little catch by Alex, who knew where he had to go, and he's already showing he's a savvy receiver. He kind of backed into the first down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a smart football player. He knew what he needed to do to get the first down. One of the things that drives me crazy is when you need 8 yards and you throw a 6-yard pass. That time they threw an 8-yard pass, got the first down. Give Ryan Radke kudos. He was looking. He was starting to scramble a little bit because the pressure came in because he was trying to run a screen pass and had the composure to find his wide receiver for the first down.
But, you know, we have noticed this year Ryan is more patient than he has been. He's not going to scoot at the slightest provocation. He's going to roll left, going to throw on a run. He's got Horvitis again, who's knocked out of bounds down about the
I'll tell you what,
22, way after the play.
He was way on the white when he got hit that time. I just don't understand what Grove City's doing here. I know they're always chippy and they're never fun to play against, but I'll tell you, this is going to get out of control because both teams are emotional, both teams are frustrated, and the referees better get a handle on this and start throwing some flags on the guys in white.
They're going to put it down on the Grove City 23 in a 7-7 football game at the 4:45 mark of the second period. First down for Thiel near the red zone. In the gun is Radke. Radke going to give it to Daly. And Daly breaks away and cuts it out and gets something out of nothing, Don, down at about about the 19-yard line, I believe.
Another good job by Kevin Daly. That time he stopped where the initial hole was, but he kept his feet moving, kept moving, all of a sudden popped out the other side and picked up about 4 yards. Yeah. Really, we could have been stopped for about a 2-yard loss.
4 yards for the former 1,000-yard rusher at Oil City High School. Now residing in Sharon, Pennsylvania, Kevin Daly. Horvitis right. Ronnie Howard left. Ronnie Howard right on 2nd and 6 at the 19. Radke going to give it to Daly. Daly trying to get outside and might have a yard down to the 18, and that's going to be it. And I'll tell you, that big old defensive end for Grove City, Eric Kinderman, was trailing that play and didn't give up on it. Made a nice tackle.
Tomcats are going to have to go maybe throw the ball a little bit this time. I think they're trying to just to keep them honest by running a couple of plays that time. Now with 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in the half, 3rd down and 6 on the 19, may have to look for either your tight end or Ronnie Howard again.
Well, we have Dinger and Roland out to the left, and Howard's in the slot right, joined by the wideout on that side, Alex Horvitis. In the gun is Radke. He's going to look. He's going to throw the flanker screen, and Horvitis is going to catch it and go down to the 15. Not exactly a play that's designed to get the first down. But
if you've been listening, you know what I think about that play. But it does set up about 4th down and 3, and I think Tomcats are looking at this was 4 down Terry anyway. Okay. So whatever they got, they'll take. But I just don't like that play at any level of football, not just here.
Well, it's 4th down and about 3 for Thiel down at the 16-yard line. They're going to have to get to the 13 for the first down. And the Cat fans come alive. In the gun, Radke with 4 wides. Is Ryan going to run around a bit? He's going to stop. He's going to go. He's at the 15. He's down to the 12 or the 11, and he says, first down, move those chains, get them down there, Zebras.
Last time it was 4th down and goal. Their 4th down here, he ended up for a 19-yard touchdown run. That time, he got tripped up at the last minute, or he would have scored that time, too. Most importantly, though, on 4th down, he moved the chains. That gives the Tomcats another set of downs.
First down and 10 for Thiel on the 12 of Grove City in a tie ball game.
2 minutes left in the half.
Yes, this has been a very interesting first half. A few turnovers, some big hits, some unnecessary hits, and some nice play. Here's Radke and a quarterback keeper. He's down to the 10, falls forward to the 9. At the 2-minute mark of the second period, second down for the Thiel Tomcats at about 7 at that point.
Tomcats are just being methodical, taking their time. They really like to score just as the half ends if they can, going with a 14-7 lead. But right now, Tomcats are getting the better of the Grove City Wolverines. As you can see, they got their hands on their hips in that classic "we're getting whipped" stance out there. They're a little tired right now.
Radke comes up in the shotgun with a sidecar, Daly, and 3 wides in the ball game, all to the left on 2nd and 7. Here's the give to Kevin Daly, and Daly can't really get a hit of steam, only gets down to about the 8-yard line, where it's going to be third down, and let's see, it's going to be about 5, I think. They're only going to give him about a yard.
Yeah.
Is that right? It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, it was tough going there for Kevin, but again, I think Tomcats just trying to probe a little bit, loosen things up, and then look for Ryan Radke with less than a minute to go in the first half on a moving clock.
They're forcing Thiel, and they're going to call a timeout. We'll be back at 52 seconds remaining. Cats threatening on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. McElhaney Brothers, Inc., general contractors, providing premier residential and commercial remodeling in Grove City, Hermitage, and Greenville. Call 724-638-7056 to discuss custom renovations. The Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel College athletic programs since 1990. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel 7, Grove City 7. 52.3 ticks remaining until halftime. Thiel faces a 3rd down and 6. The ball is on the 8.5-yard line of Grove City as they come to the line of scrimmage. A reminder, we'll have a special guest at halftime. Thiel's golf and bowling coach, Dan McMullen, will join us at halftime. In the gun is Radke with an empty backfield. He's back. He's going to throw over the middle. He's got the touchdown.
Nice job.
It's caught by Kevin Daly.
Nice job.
He caught that ball at the 2, Don, and just shook off a shoulder-high tackle and went into the end zone. A beautiful slant, and Radke waited for it to come open, and Thiel has taken the lead with 48 seconds remaining until halftime.
That's a play we have not seen all year, where the running back circling out a little bit. He was split out. He wasn't in the backfield, but wow, what a nice passing catch.
Colin Thiel will try to tack on his second extra point. Schaefer will hold. The snap is low. The kick is down. The kick is up. And by golly, little 5'3", 125-pound Colin Thiel.
He's earning those funny colored shoes today.
From almost heaven, West Virginia makes that kick. Time out of the field. Thiel 14, Grove City 7 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. AVI Fresh, the exclusive food service provider for Thiel College, and CompDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Thiel College is proud to partner with the Blue Gold Club, AVI Fresh, and CompDoc and the DocuCenter. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Kurt Reiser, head football coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
An 8-yard touchdown pass from Ryan Radke to Kevin Daly, and here's a very short kick by the Tomcats, taken by one of the up men for Grove City, and Grant Seister puts the lick on him and gets some help from his friends at about the 39, where Grove City is going to have the ball. 1st and 10. Was that by design, Dawn?
I think it was one of those pop-up kicks that didn't quite pop up as far downfield as they wanted to. I mean, it ended up with a lineman trying to catch it, but sets Grove City up on their own 40, so with 45 seconds left.
All right, and the quarterback, Caleb Jekyll, is going to be in the gun with 3 wides, and he has Maskery with him. He is straight back. He gets some outside pressure. Pass down the middle is caught, and it's a good catch by Brett Pinson down at the Thiel 35, and Grove City's going to run up to the line of scrimmage, and the clock stops for the chains to move, and now the clock starts again down to 34 seconds. Jekyll takes the snap and goes back. Throws the out, and it's bouncing into the receiver, incomplete at the 28.
Yeah, he really needs to take his time and set his feet and throw the ball, because he's not your guy. He's not one of those quarterbacks you can throw off balance or anything like that. In order for him to make the pass, he has to have time to set up. He's pretty methodical, so if the Cats can get in his face a little bit, maybe we can see if we can get this thing picked off.
Second down 10 with 28 seconds remaining for Caleb Jekyll at the Grove City, or at the Thiel, rather, 36-yard line. Jekyll awaits the snap. He's back. He's going to throw it out here to Maskery. And in single coverage, he is tackled by Doak Walker Jr.
Timeout, Grove City.
One of the leading tacklers in the PAC. What a freshman year the Doker has had. We'll take a 30-second break on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. First National Bank, the home for all of your financial solutions, from banking to investments to insurance. Call the Greenville branch of First National Bank at 724-588-6770. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
22.9 seconds remaining until halftime. The Grove City Wolverines trailing Thiel in the annual Mercer County Cup game. Has the ball on the Thiel 38-yard line with 3rd and 12 the situation. All right, they leave the huddle with Pinson wide left. There are 4 wides in the game for quarterback Caleb Jekyll, who sends a man in motion and drops back. Juggles the ball a bit, gets it back, slings it out there, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by one of the Tomcats, who made a real nice play. Cy Carroll came up, and Cy Carroll did a great job to knock that ball away.
Nice job, sets up 4th down.
All right, 4th down with 18 seconds remaining, and of course Grove City's going to go for it from the Thiel 38-yard line. Caleb Jekyll in the gun is back. He stops. He throws the out. He's got a receiver, and did he make that catch inside the 25? He did. He made the catch. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Grove City at the 25 of Thiel.
Yeah, not much you can do about that. He just ran 11-yard out. Looks like Grove City's going to...
And that catch, I believe, was made by Josh Peach. And he's their best outside receiver. Don, we're going to keep it here with 13 ticks remaining until halftime. Again, a reminder that Dan McMillan will join us, the golf coach and the bowling coach here at Thiel. We'll talk to him about his sports.
Well, he's also the director of the Dome, and I want to spend a little time chatting about that, because the Dome will be going up tomorrow as football season ends, and it's such an important part of the Greenville community now, with so many people walking in it during the winter, and what all the Thiel sports teams can do, baseball, softball, that whole thing. So it'd be interesting to see how that all works.
Yeah, well, it'll be interesting to know really what is going to be done in the Dome.
Absolutely.
When it goes up tomorrow.
My daughter had her wedding reception in the Dome.
Is that correct?
That
Not this correct. Time of the year, I'll bet.
It was Christmas time.
Christmas time?
Yep. Right.
What was the temperature?
The Dome's pretty warm inside.
Okay.
It's heated. Yeah, so we set up Christmas trees, and it was just an incredible
for heaven's sakes, that would be very nice.
Literally got to dance in the end zone.
Well, that's really something. That was a unique idea. Only you, Mr. Rothschild, would use a Thiel facility for one of your children's wedding receptions.
Both of them got married to Thiel.
Well, that's wonderful. Okay, here's Jekyll back on 1st down. Steps, throws. He's got a receiver, and it's incomplete. and Doak Walker was in coverage, and it looked like that receiver almost pulled that ball in.
That was a tough one.
And that was Tyler Patterson down at the 3-yard line. He went up. He almost had it. It didn't look like he was going to score, but Doak hit him and jarred the ball loose with 6.8 ticks remaining until halftime from the 25. Well, barring a big play, Thiel ought to be able to hold on here, Don.
Let's hope.
2nd and 10 at the Grove City, or at the Thiel 25-yard line. Back to pass Jekyll. Steps, throws down the middle. His receiver barely turned around, and that was Patterson again. If he'd have been looking for the ball when he should have, even though he was covered, he could have caught that ball and taken it in for a touchdown.
That was a touchdown pass. The quarterback did a nice job putting the ball where it needed to be. His wide receiver didn't do him any help that time, and Patterson just wasn't looking for the ball, which, if you're a wide receiver, just boggles my mind. Most wide receivers I ever knew are always looking for the ball, even on running plays.
Well, he knew he had a couple of Thiel defenders run step for step with him, and I think that may have distracted him, but I'm not going to make excuses. All right, 2.3 ticks remaining, barring penalty, last play of the first half for Grove City, and they're in the gun with 4 wides. Back is Jekyll. Jekyll going to throw it for the end zone. He's got a man open, and did he make that catch for a touchdown? Oh, my goodness sakes. Thiel just gave up a game-tying touchdown of 25 yards on the last play of the game in the right corner of the end zone. Was that Josh Peach? He's their go-to guy, and Peach got loose, not completely, but had a step or two on the defender and made a leaping catch in the corner of the end zone. What a play by Grove City, and we're an extra point away from being tied. Unbelievable.
Second time this year it's happened on the last play and a half.
And Peyton Carlucci is going to try to tie this football game. The snap, the kick, and we are going to be flat dead even at halftime. Unbelievable.
We said it was going to be an interesting game.
Well, it is an interesting game. There's no doubt about that. In the battle for the Mercer County Cup, the 32nd annual, after 2 periods, it is Grove City 14, Thiel 14. Stay tuned for the halftime show after this 3-minute break on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
You are listening to News Talk 790 WPIC. Sharon Hermitage, a Cumulus station, sponsored by the Ridgewood at Shenango Valley, a premier senior living residence.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to teal.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to teal.edu.
So your man is just like any other type of man, except for one thing. He's a cigar aficionado. At first you thought, what have I gotten myself into? Now you think it's kind of classy. And after all, there are a lot worse things for your man to be into than cigars. Hi, I'm Kathy from the Penn Ohio Cigar Company in Sharon, and we're one of the premier cigar shops in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. And not only is our shop home of over 400 different cigar varieties, it's also a place to relax, take a break, and enjoy a fine cigar with people who love them just as much as your man. Looking for a great gift? Why not stop by and get him something you know he's going to love? So now that you've given into the hobby that your man loves so much, why not make it fun? I know I did, and we both love it now. The Penn Ohio Cigar Company on East State Street in Sharon. Visit our website at thepenohiocigarcompany.com for a list of our fine brands and great accessories. That's thepenohiocigarcompany.com.
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Welcome back to Alumni Stadium on the beautiful campus of Thiel College. Don Achenbaugh and Hugh Ringer. It is halftime for the battle for the Mercer County Cup. The Tomcats trying to retain the cup in Coach Freiser's last game as Tomcat head coach find themselves in a 14-14 tie with visiting Grove City. You're listening now to News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to teal.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sin Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to teal.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckleysappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to teal.edu.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its high school marching band day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or teal.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
I'm Ryan Matvico, wide receivers coach. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thanks for coming back. Don Achenbaugh with Hugh Ringer. It's halftime at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Thiel College, where the Tomcats and the Grove City Wolverines are tied 14-14 at halftime. It is high school band day at Thiel, and we have a number of high school students in their high school uniforms joining with the Thiel Tomcat marching pride, and it's making just an incredible sound. They played this morning in practice and came out and they're performing at halftime, so the crowd is going crazy. But we're going to talk to our golf and bowling coach, Dan McMillan. Dan, thanks for joining us here at halftime. Talk to us about bowling a little bit. Something new at the Tomcats.
New sport. It's our 23rd sport here at Thiel College. Started this year. We were a club team last year. We've been competing in September and October this year. Did quite well our first event. Went 4-8. One thing people don't realize about bowling is it's Division 1, 2, and 3. There's no Division 3 on its own. So
now, do you have a regular schedule? Do you do invitationals, conference, the whole thing?
Regular schedule with tournaments and bowl matches. We play a lot of the Allegheny Mountain Conference schools, which Medaille, Damon, the schools up north. But we'll play about 4 events before Christmas, and then second semester we'll play in the 6 events.
Great addition to the Tomcat sports world. How many students you got out?
We have 9 girls on the team. 5 of them are from local kids from Mercer County. Brianna Gibbs from Kennedy Catholic, Linda Sinkus from Hickory, and we have a couple other girls who were on campus that were good bowlers. Allison Williams, our softball pitcher, also on the bowling team, is doing very, very well. So it's a great sport for the girls. It's very, very exciting. I didn't know a lot about NCAA bowling, but I'll tell you what, it only takes you about 2 games and you're caught up in
I'll tell you what, it's a big sport in those big schools. I mean, it's just you watch them. I mean, I've seen some of the stuff on some of the the higher ESPN channels late at night, and we're talking cheerleaders, we're talking bands. I mean, those big schools get into it. So kudos for you for getting this thing underway.
Our first event is the Thiel and St. Francis on lanes 9 and 10, and 11 and 12, and like Penn State was on the other lane. So it's very, very exciting.
It's exciting to see, and and I'll tell you, that is a sport that it really doesn't matter which division. You talk about football, you talk about some of those other things, and the other sport you coach, golf. Do a great job coaching the golf team. They're just so competitive year in and year out. But it's another one of those sports that divisions don't really matter. It's not like football where if you're not 6'6", 340 pounds, you're probably going to have a problem.
Yeah. We've had a good run in the golf the last 5 years. We have some good teams, and we have some facilities that people don't know about with our dome. We play all winter. We have Tam O'Shanter. We have Greens of Greenville, great courses to play on. Launch monitors for the kids to use. It's been very, very good.
And that's a competitive conference. PAC does a lot of good golf teams. And well, you brought up the dome. You're also the manager of the dome, the director of the dome, the guru of the dome. The dome's coming up, I think, in a day or two.
Coming up on Tuesday. We're starting to put it together. So they're bringing it in on the trucks on Monday, and we'll be putting up Tuesday. Rissell-Schreier Dome is a great facility. For a Division III campus, it is a Division I look to it when that dome goes up.
Don Achenbaugh and Hugh Ringer at halftime. Tomcats, Grove City, 14-14. We're talking to coach of bowling, golf, and the dome director, Dan McMillan here. We're so glad he's here to talk to us. When you say the dome's going up on Tuesday, walk us through that, because I think the dome has been just an incredible addition to the whole Greenville landscape. I mean, you see it. I drive by it every day to and from work, and when you see that thing finally get inflated, it just changes. I love Alumni Stadium, don't get me wrong, but having that dome up, it just changes, and the community really has made very good use of it.
Right. We're getting pretty good at it, but Mike Schultz and his crew, the facilities guys around there, do a fantastic job. Like I say, it comes in on a truck, semis. It's from 8 different pieces. And we have women's softball, baseball. Everybody takes a seam, and you can complete the seams with. There's probably about 3,000 bolts that go into the dome.
How long does it take to put up?
We can usually get it up in about a day and a half. We'll put an air in it, and it inflates itself. But it's a campus-wide.
How long does it take to inflate?
It'll go up in about 4 hours. You can just see it rising off the ground, and then it's ready to go. It takes about a week though to get electric in and all the things we need to do that way. But not only is it used by our teams from 2 o'clock every afternoon till 2 o'clock in the morning. It's intramurals. People don't realize on the weekends though, and when the kids are on break, we've had teams bust down here from Michigan, softball teams. We host a lot of Division I lacrosse games in February because their facilities aren't ready to go outside yet. So
we also use it a lot. I know, especially locally, with some of the teams that go deeper, the high school football teams that go deeper into the playoffs. It's you can't do everything in the dome that you can do in a regular football field, but you can run most of your plays. You can do that. In addition to that, it's a great off-season sport for all of our facilities. You mentioned your golf team probably spends a lot of time in that dome.
Yep, we do. It's been a good facility for us, and overall, just the area. I mean, the number of people that just go to Sheets and that come in here on the weekends. It's great for the community. Everybody else needs a coffee. Everybody needs gas in their car, and it's just been great all the way around.
It really has, and a lot of the restaurants and stuff downtown get customers and stuff to it. So it's just been an incredible addition, and what a great facility. Don Achenbaugh back here at halftime. Thiel. Grove City tied 14-14, talking with Dan McMillan. So, Dan, tell me, I know of an event that we had in the dome. My daughter's wedding reception was in the dome.
First, I think. First wedding. Absolutely.
But what are some of the other things you use in the dome? I mean, it's just such an incredible facility.
Well, we do birthday parties, everything. Lacrosse and softball are probably the 2 biggest things that go on in the dome. But we've had all types of family reunions. We've had Christmas parties. We've had, it just goes on and on and on for the people that want to use it and the reason they find to use it. So it's been good.
And I tell you, folks, if you have a thought that you need to do something, it's very affordable. It's very accessible. It's not cold inside. It's very warm.
Right, we try to keep it at 65 degrees year round.
And we were very comfortable for my daughter's wedding reception. So, Dan, thank you for stopping by. It's been a good pleasure. We good luck with the bowling, because I think that's going to be huge. And I think you do such a great job with the golf team. We're so proud to have you as part of the Thiel family. And good luck in the future.
Okay, thank you.
Get that dome up, will you?
All right, we will. Let's get the second half, huh?
Thanks, Dan McMillan. Don Achenbaugh, Hugh Ringer. We'll be back with some statistics. You're listening to Tomcat Football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
So your man is just like any other type of man, except for one thing. He's a cigar aficionado. At first you thought, what have I gotten myself into? Now you think it's kind of classy. And after all, there are a lot worse things for your man to be into than cigars. Hi, I'm Kathy from the Penn Ohio Cigar Company in Sharon, and we're one of the premier cigar shops in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. And not only is our shop home of over 400 different cigar varieties, it's also a place to relax, take a break, and enjoy a fine cigar with people who love them just as much as your man. Looking for a great gift? Why not stop by and get him something you know he's going to love? So now that you've given into the hobby that your man loves so much, why not make it fun? I know I did, and we both love it now. The Penn Ohio Cigar Company on East State Street in Sharon. Visit our website at thepenohiocigarcompany.com for a list of our fine brands and great accessories. That's thepenohiocigarcompany.com.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to thiel.edu.
I'm Mike Donato, linebacker coach of the Tomcats. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaugh back at Alumni Stadium. We're about 5.5 minutes away from the start of the second half of play in the battle for the Mercer County Cup, the 32nd annual battle. And it is a battle for sure. 14-14 tie. The tie was forged by a 25-yard touchdown pass by Grove City's Caleb Jekyll to Josh Peach at the end of the half, the last play of the second period that tied this football game up. And before we take a look at the stat sheet, folks, I want to tell you at halftime in the District 10 AA playoffs, the Sharon Tigers are absolutely poleaxing Harbor Creek. It's Sharon at halftime 45, the Huskies no score. And my understanding is that arguably at least the premier quarterback in this area, Andrew Tomko of the Sharon High Tigers, is having a career game in the first half of this contest, to no one's surprise. 12 out of 18, 319 yards, and 5 touchdowns. So Tomko and the Tigers are putting it on Harbor Creek at halftime. Well, let's look at the stats here in the Thiel Grove City game. And in the passing department for Grove City, Caleb Jekyll has thrown 17, completed 9 for 136 yards, and a 25-yard touchdown. Meanwhile, Ryan Radke is 10 of 12 for 97 yards and a touchdown. He's been sacked twice. In the rushing department, Jekyll, the quarterback, has done some damage with his legs. 9 carries, 59 yards, a net of 57 yards in the first half. And Steve Maskery, who's played the whole game at tailback, 9 carries for 13 yards. The Cats have done a pretty good job with him, and he's had a couple of fumbles, too. For Thiel, Ryan Radke, 11 carries, 66 yards. That's a net of 50 and an average of 4.5. Kevin Daly, 4 carries for 5 yards. Grant Seister, 3 carries for 2 yards in the football game. Receiving, Josh Peach caught the 25-yard touchdown before halftime. He has 3 catches for 63 yards. Maskery, 3 receptions for 16. Brett Pinson, a catch for 24. Gabe Greco, a catch for 20. For Thiel, Alex Horfadis, 3 catches for 24 yards. Ryan Rowland has caught 2 for 38, including a big first down catch of 19. And Cody Dinger, 2 for 21. Kevin Daly, 2 catches for 8 yards, and 1 was the big 8-yard touchdown. In the tackle department for Grove City, Behringer has 6 tackles in the ball game. Bobby Tuttle, 5. For Thiel, Doak Walker Jr., as usual, leading the Cats with 7 stops. Joe Sarator has 5 stops, as does Riley Shane, including 2 tackles for loss. So that's the way things look on the first half stat sheet. Both teams are back out on the field, and the officials are back out on the field, and we're going with 5 officials because one, Matt Rudder, the umpire, was injured, had some sort of a leg injury in the first half, and he has not returned, and we do not see him out there, Don.
They look like they were taping him up over on the Grove City bench, but and I don't, there he is out there. He looks like he's getting loose out there. Maybe he's going to try to give it a go. He's over by the chain gang on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Looks like maybe they taped him up at halftime. These referees are tough, too.
Well, they are, yeah. He's walking around, nary a limp that I see. I'm glad that was pointed out to us, Don, because
Absolutely.
I was looking down below. Well, we're about a minute and a half away, so we're going to take a 1-minute break before the start of the second half. It's Hugh Ringer, Don Achenbaugh. We're bringing you the battle for the Mercer County Cup, where it's tied between Grove City and Thiel after 2 periods on 790 WPIC.
So your man is just like any other type of man, except for one thing. He's a cigar aficionado. At first you thought, what have I gotten myself into? Now you think it's kind of classy. And after all, there are a lot worse things for your man to be into than cigars. Hi, I'm Kathy from the Penn Ohio Cigar Company in Sharon, and we're one of the premier cigar shops in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. And not only is our shop home of over 400 different cigar varieties, it's also a place to relax, take a break, and enjoy a fine cigar with people who love them just as much as your man. Looking for a great gift? Why not stop by and get him something you know he's going to love? So now that you've given into the hobby that your man loves so much, why not make it fun? I know I did, and we both love it now. The Penn Ohio Cigar Company on East State Street in Sharon. Visit our website at thepenohiocigarcompany.com for a list of our fine brands and great accessories. That's thepenohiocigarcompany.com.
I'm RJ Molson, defensive line coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat Football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Just about ready for the start of the second half here at Thiel College on the out-of-town scoreboard in Major College football in the Atlantic Coast Conference. Third period, the Pitt Panthers have come on with a vengeance. Start of the second half, scored 2 touchdowns. They now lead the Duke Blue Devils in Durham 24-10. 16th ranked Florida State in a battle with NC State. At halftime, it's tied at 17. Louisville leading Virginia in the third quarter, 24-17. And as far as top 25 teams, we'll try to get to some of those scores a little bit later, but we're about ready to go. Thiel eschewed the ball at the beginning. They get it here in the third quarter.
Chris Jones back to receive.
And Chris Jones is going to take the kick at the 8-yard line. 10, 15, 20. Took a heck of a rap and fell forward to the 26-yard line. And who is that young man who was celebrating? Was that Gabriel Moore?
I believe it was.
That was one heck of a special teams hit, but our guy bounced off it.
And he held on to the ball, so that's the important thing. Now Tomcats set up shop, try to shake off that last second touchdown pass that tied this game, see if we can get this game back under control.
And the Cats are going to start Kevin Daly at the running back. He is out there beside the shotgunning Ryan Radke on 1st and 10. Thiel ball on their own 25. Here's Radke going to throw the quick out to Horvitz. He gets a block from Ronnie Howard, which brings him for several more yards across the 30 to the 32. Good gain on first down, Mr. Achenbaugh.
I like
Second
that
down,
one.
3.
I like that screen pass to this tight end, or to this wide receiver. It's when he comes back into the middle of the field where all the big fat guys are that they don't like it.
Well,
he out there with Ronnie Howard one-on-one, got picked up about 7 good yards. So, like you say, winning first down, Tomcats set up 2nd and 3.
All right, so Roland, Howard, and Horvitz will go wide to the right, and Cody Dinger will hope to ring their bell from his slot left position. In the gun is Radke. 2nd and 3, straight back. He's got room. He's going to throw in the run, and threw to nobody, and actually a defender, Kyle Byer, the free safety, had the best shot at the ball, and thank goodness Radke threw it high, but he'd have been kicking himself if that would have been a pick.
Yeah, that's not one of the things Ryan does real well, running like that, throwing on the run like that. He's better. He had a chance. He probably could have picked up the first down, but he saw somebody breaking free and just didn't get the ball where it needed to be.
All right, so it's 3rd down and 3 for Thiel. They need to get to the 35. Radke is in the gun. And Ryan's going to roll to the right. He's got single coverage, and he throws. The pass
nice job.
Is caught at the 42-yard line, and it was caught by Mr. Reliable, Alex Horvitz. And I'll tell you, Horvitz has had a very good year, the junior wideout from St. Mary's High School in Lancaster, New York. Same town as Radke, but different high school.
That's his 5th catch of the afternoon, and going to set something up here for the Cats. Got the ball moving a little bit.
1st and 10, their own 42, the opening series of the 3rd period. Radke in the gun is back, going to call the QB draw. He's at the 45. He's going to take tacklers across midfield and go down at the 47-yard line. And how about that 12-yard run by the Bionic Man, Mr. Radke?
He's amazing. He doesn't weigh more than $185, and he just pushed the linebacker out of the way, and then he got hit by a defensive back and pushed him away for 3 yards.
So it's 1st and 10 Thiel on the Grove City 47 in a 14-14 ball game. Ryan Roland and Cody Dinger go to the right. Horvitz and Ronnie Howard to the left. Radke in the gun with Howard moving left to right in the formation. Here's the snap. He's back. He's got some pressure, and the ball's knocked down, and that was a real nice defensive play. It looked like Brandon Behringer, who came in from his outside linebacker position to knock that ball away.
Tomcats trying to set up a screen that time to Kevin Daly, and they let the rush in like you're supposed to do, but big linebacker got his hands up, Behringer, and knocked the ball down before he could make the play.
2nd and 10 for Thiel. The sun is trying to peek through the rather dark clouds overhead. We had a little bit of rain, snow this morning, but we haven't had any since kickoff. Under center, Radke. He's going to pitch it to Daly, and Daly's going to use his quicks, and he gets to the corner across the 45 and down to the 40-yard line. And they're going to be about, 2.5 yards shy of the first down, but a nice little burst by the young man who transferred to Thiel from Slippery Rock University, I believe, by way of Oil City High School.
Either that or Cal, I forget which one it was.
One of the other
schools, but I tell you, that was a nice little sweep, and tight end Zinsmeister blocked down and sealed it away, so he ended up picking up about 7. And you saw that little burst of speed. If we can ever get this kid a hole, he can take it to the house. We just never get him the hole.
We saw it in the opener against Allegheny. Here's Radke rolling left on 3rd down, too high to Ronnie Howard. And again, there's a classic example. Ryan not as good throwing on the run. That pass was way over Howard's head. If that ball's down, he could catch it, get the first down easily. But it's going to be 4th down and about 3 for Thiel, and I see no punter coming on the field, and I think in a tie ball game, the Cats are saying, I'm going to tell you right now, we think we can get this done. Let's just do it.
Well, Tomcats say, fourth down, they're on the Grove City side. If you do kick it, you're probably going to pick up 15 or 20 yards. So let's give it a shot, and let's see if we can find Alex Horvitis or Ronnie Howard open. And if nothing else, we'll let Ryan pick up the 4 yards himself.
Well, if I'm Grove City, I'm thinking quarterback draw here. Here's the rush. They're going to throw it, and they complete it to Cody Dinger.
Second time today, they've run that crossing pattern. Perfect execution both times and moved the chains both times.
I think Cody Dinger likes to catch slants.
I'll tell you what, he's a little kid coming across the middle. Most wide receivers kind of shy away from coming across the middle. He's saying, you know what, bring me the ball. It's the only time I'm going to get on the field is when I come across the middle. I'll come across every time.
He catches it and sits down at the 33 of Grove City, 1st and 10 Tomcats.
That was a huge play, Hughes. Psychologically, you can see Grove City just slumping a little bit after that.
All right, Radke will be in the gun with 4 wides again, and Daly.
Time to go deep.
Daly's the sidecar. Tomcats don't go deep very often. Let's see what they do here on 1st and 10 from the 32. Here's the snap. He's going to throw the side pattern, and he's got Dinger, and Dinger is going to make the catch and go out of bounds at about the 20-yard line of Grove City.
Inside the red zone again.
I think we are seeing a developing young receiver showing he's ready to sprout his wings in Cody Dinger from Girard High School in Erie County.
You've been calling him all year long. I remember back even in summer camp you were talking about this kid's special. I'll tell you what, the last 3 catches he's made have been tough catches. They're not your classic, put it right on the number. He's had to climb the ladder both times to catch it, and both times he did.
And Radke had to put the ball on the button, and he did there, too. 1st and 10, Radke in the gun. The ball is down at the 19-yard line. He's going to roll to the left. He's going to stop, going to throw the end zone. He's got Alex Horvitis, and Alex Horvitis has a Thiel Tomcat touchdown.
And that was easy.
That was definitely easy. He didn't have a lot of separation, but Donnie was right by the pylon. Ryan Radke put it on the button again, and Mr. Sure Hands, Alex Horvitis, gets the touchdown. And Thiel has reclaimed the lead at the 10:55 mark of the 3rd period. Colin Peel is on to try his 3rd extra point. The ball's down. The kick is up. Colin Peel told me, I'm going to nail 3 or 4 for you today, Mr. Ringer. And Mr. Peel, you're a man of your word. You keep wearing that colored shoe.
Keep wearing those funny shoes as long as you're going to kick them like that, because that was a tough kick. The snap was bobbled a little bit, got it down, and he still put it through the uprights. Good job.
It's Thiel 21, Grove City 14 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sin Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Cody Dinger kicks off. Maskery comes up to take the kick, and he took a knee at the 20-yard line, so that's where the ball is. Grove City 1st and 10 in its own 20. And their quarterback, as has been for the entire game, is Caleb Jekyll, and he calls his own number.
There you go, Hugh.
And there they shut him down a bit, Don. He only got 1 yard to the 21.
One of those halftime adjustments we talked about. He really, really hurt the Tomcats in the first half. And if Grove City hadn't put the ball on the turf a couple of times, Tomcats could have really been in a hole. And that time it looked like the Cats made a nice adjustment.
All right, let's see if that can continue now. Jekyll in the gun, and he still has Maskery back there with him. Jekyll drops. Jekyll looks, throws the little slingshot down the middle and completes it to the 34-yard line. And making that catch for Grove City was Joe, looks like Joe Cerventi, I believe, a sophomore. 1st down and 10 at the 34 for Grove City.
Tomcats have to get some pressure on this kid. I mean, anybody, if you let him sit back there, they can complete passes. And I think if you get in this kid's faces, he's going to throw the ball away.
All right, straight back, and here goes the pass by Jekyll. He's got a man, and he dropped the ball out there. Brett Pinson down at the 35 of Thiel. The coverage was by, was that Trevor Martin, I believe?
No, Cy Carroll.
Oh, Cy Carroll was the guy covering.
Yeah,
and
he's been playing a lot today.
He is.
Really had good coverage. The ball was, he was looking at the receiver, was looking for the ball on the inside and was throwing the outside.
Well, he's replacing Richard Proper, who hurt the shoulder on a fumble that he had. Straight back now. Jekyll going to throw the out to Mascry. Mascry at the 40, 45, 50, and run out of bounds. And that's a big gain for Grove City, and here come the Wolverines into Thiel territory at about the Tomcat 46-yard line.
Tomcats came on a blitz that time, and he just threw the ball over top of the blitzing Doak Walker and went right into the area where Doak had vacated, and there was just nobody there to make the play.
All right, Jekyll in the gun, going to stop and look over to the bench, getting signals. Here's the snap. He's going to call his own number. He's got yardage, 40, 35. They can't get him down. He's down to the 32. And there he is getting away again, Don. Stopped him once, but didn't stop him again. They're going to put it down at the 33, and that's a first down as he gets about 12 yards on that play.
They keep trying to do this arm tackling with him. You need to just put a shoulder in and pop him. He's a quarterback. He's going to go down.
And he's 6'2", 200, and an arm tackle's not going to do much good.
He's spinning away from people, and they're just, it's almost like they're afraid to hit him because he's a quarterback. And if you've watched any of our games this year, people are not afraid to hit our quarterback.
All right, in the gun is Jekyll, and Jekyll's going to play fake. He tries to throw.
Ball's on the ground.
It's picked up by Thiel. Here's a Tomcat Jekyll. 25, 20, 10, 5. Is there a flag anywhere? It looks like a Thiel. Touchdown.
55 yards.
55 yards. And somebody just celebrated, and a flag flies, I'm afraid, but they're not going to wipe that touchdown off the board.
Well, be careful.
Well, I guess I better. 55-yard run as the quarterback was about ready to bring that arm forward.
Riley Shane crushed him.
And Riley Shane hit him, the star defensive lineman who's been disruptive all year, and Jake Elk, who's been coming on like gangbusters as a MAC linebacker, was Johnny on the spot. 55 yards. That might be the separation we need, Don. So. It's 27-14, but let's see what the penalty is.
There's a flag.
Well, are we going to get a call? Referee Stephen Hall is going to go and...
They're explaining it to Coach Smith over there.
Oh, okay. Let's see what it is. He's getting the options.
Probably going to take it on the...
He's going to take it on the kickoff?
Yeah.
All right, well...
Touchdown's good.
It is a touchdown. Is it unsportsmanlike on Thiel, I would assume? Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike. Thiel.
You got to give the signal here, son. You can't just talk.
Well, we know they're going to take it back there on the kickoff. So Grove City will choose to get better field position on its next drive than try the penalty here. All right, Colin Peel with the hold here. And what happened on that? Whistles blow. The ball did get back to his holder, Pat Schaefer. And now is when I think you get a little bit challenged if you're Colin Peel.
Yeah.
You're giving him 5 more yards, and this guy does not exactly have the leg of Ben Agajanian. Remember Ben Agajanian?
I do.
What did he kick? About a 70-yard field goal at one time?
We'll be happy with the 25.
Pat Schaefer holds. Here's the kick. The ball is up. And that son of a gun got it through. Colin Peel. And a flag flies again. Now, what is this?
Then maybe that'll offset the 15 yards against Thiel.
Well, it might. Thiel's running off the field. Time out of the field. 8:33, third period. Thiel 28, Grove City 14 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture. Proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center. located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to Eckley'sAppliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Kurt Reiser, head football coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Jake Elk, 55-yard return of a Grove City quarterback fumble. Extra point, Colin Peel. Penalty on Grove City for unsportsmanlike. So guess what? Thiel kicks off on a 35, and it wipes out the preceding penalty. And the kickoff is taken at the 18, and with that football, and they're going at it out there a little bit.
A little chippy out there, come on.
Up to the 30-yard line, and taking that football was Kunst.
Yes.
Okay, and it's going to be placed at the 30. But we'll let Grove City go ahead and be chippy here if they want to, because the Tomcats have the 14-point lead.
Winners tell jokes, losers say deal, right? Tomcats in ahead.
And isn't it nice, Don, to see a football game here where the Cats are scoring points in the third instead of giving them up in bunches.
And the sun's out. It's a beautiful day at Alumni Stadium.
Caleb Jacob back, throwing down the middle, got a receiver. The catch is made and still running to midfield. What a nice catch there by Zach Rader, the senior out of Butler High School, and he brings it right up to the 50-yard line for 20 yards. Well, the 49 for 19 yards. And Jekyll is in the gun. Jekyll calls his own number.
Not this time.
And that time, Tyrone Bynum is all over him like a cheap suit.
He is. Looks like a bad toupee. What a nice job that time. Shot the gap and just happened to pick the right gap. Second down, about 14.
It's a loss of 4, and Tyrone Bynum has been Johnny on the spot in this football game, the freshman outside backer for Thiel.
Dangerous time for Grove City right now. They're a little bit frazzled.
Jekyll back. Jekyll gets rush. There's the pass complete to Mastery, running down to the Thiel 40. He would have a first down, and you're going to get a roughness penalty on Doak Walker.
Yeah.
I could see that coming, Don. Doak was hell-bent for laying out the quarterback, and you knew it was going to be late because he'd already gotten rid of the ball.
Yeah, he made up his mind when he broke through the line that he was going to hit the quarterback no matter what. Now we're going to set up Grove City at the 25.
Oh, boy, that's a tremendous turnaround here with the penalty down to the 25 of Thiel. Grove City down by 14, but the Cats are helping them out a little bit here. All right, Jekyll in the gun with 4 wides in the ball game is straight back. Thiel trying to get to him.
There's Jake Elk.
It's picked off by Jake Elk. 25, 30, 35, 40 and out of bounds. What a quarter for Jake Elk.
You know
the
what?
white linebacker for the Thiel Tomcats out of Baldwin High School in Pittsburgh.
You know what? It's been more than a quarter, Hugh. This young man has been playing very good football in the entire second half of the season. I'm not sure that's maybe his 4th interception.
But I mean, a fumble return
I know exactly
and now a huge drive-stifling interception.
But this young man's been the one bright spot on the Tomcat defense for about the last month, and stepped right back. Just a great job, great hands. Tomcats can put this thing right away right now if Ryan Radke can get him down the field.
Well, I'll tell you, when they come out with all conference selections, Jake Elk's got to at least
be in there.
Get an honorable mention, I would say. All right, Radke's going to do the pitch this time to Seister, and Seister has a hole. He's across the 40 to the 45-yard line, and Mr. Seister showed a little bit of giddy-up when he got to the corner there for 7 yards.
Just so darn happy to see a hole. Both he and Kevin Daly both on the last 2 series. Offensive lines poke some holes in there, and you see what these young men can do if they get a little bit of headway. And that was a nice 7.5 yard gain.
All right, this time Horvitz goes wide to the right, Ronnie Howard to the left. On 2nd down, 3 for Thiel. Following the big Elk interception. Here's the give. And Seister cuts for a couple of extra yards and gets 2 on the play to the 47.5-yard line, setting up 3rd and 1 for the Cats.
Tomcats need to dig deep now, get this offensive line in gear. You only need 1.5 yards to move the chains. Let's see if we can get this thing going, get this momentum, keep it going, keep Grove City reeling. They've had a tough couple of years. When bad things happen, they're expecting them to happen. Bad things have happened. Let's keep them down. Don't let them give them any hope.
Ronnie Howard, the single receiver in the formation. Wide right, eye behind quarterback Radke. Looks like a rundown, and it is. And Seister finds a hole and gets to the second level to midfield, and it's a first down. And we're starting to see what maybe Mr. Seister can do when he gets a little bit of blocking up front and gets a little bit of a head of steam at the line of scrimmage.
We're also seeing a Grove City defense that's been on the field an awful lot, and they're starting. Oh, we lost the clock out there, it looks like.
We lost the clock. Everything went dead.
No, come on. We have the lead. We need the clock.
Yeah. Well, the Zebras are going to meet here. They're looking at their Mickey Mouse watches on their wrist to see what they're going to do here to compensate. We've lost the play clock. We've lost the scoreboard clock.
Yeah, everything's down, so it must be some type of...
So there must be a power problem, and we don't even have any wind today to speak of.
Looks like we're still on the air, so we're happy.
Yeah, we're still on the air. Well, I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break while we figure it out.
Let's at least take a 30-second break here on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. McElhaney Brothers, Inc., general contractors, providing premier residential and commercial remodeling in Grove City, Hermitage, and Greenville. Call 724-638-7056 to discuss custom renovations. The Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel College athletic programs since 1990. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Well, folks, if you're just joining us, all of a sudden, as Thiel has made this great third quarter surge to go up 28-14, the clocks have gone dead here at Alumni Stadium, and the officials have communicated literally by word of mouth, field to press box, with the guys in the booth to our left, and I think they've decided that they're going to keep the time down on the field. So, Achenbaugh, this is going to test your ability to guesstimate how much time is left in the period.
We'll watch the referee. When he blows the whistle and starts walking off the field, we'll know.
I already reminded Achenbaugh, you remember the score because I'm doing the play-by-play.
I'm not going to forget that. The Tomcats have got the lead.
All right. Tomcats have it 1st and 10 at midfield. We know that. And Ryan Radke in a run formation is under center, with an eye behind him, and here's Radke back on play action. Going to throw, threw it right to a defender. What is that? At the 25-yard line, there wasn't a Thiel receiver within 10 yards.
Be careful.
What's that?
Ronnie Howard was supposed to run a post, and he didn't.
Okay, well, Ronnie Howard...
He said
he was held. I don't know.
Out of his break, they held his jersey, and Ryan, that's a timing pattern, so that's just a disrupted play. That's really nobody's fault.
It certainly was, but boy, oh boy, that was disastrous, at least for the moment, because the pass is intercepted, and who was that intercepted? Andrew Seifert, I believe, the sophomore strong safety from Kettering, Ohio. So just like that, Grove City down by 2 touchdowns, gets the interception return across the 35 to the 38. So Grove City at its own 38 has the ball back with Caleb Jekyll at the controls.
Have to get the ball back, Cats. Come on, play some defense. Grove City doesn't have enough people on the field.
Well, they just got an 11th man. And there's the snap and the give to Maskery. And the Cats are all over his back. I mean, they rode him down, and big old number 97, Kamal Cody Wagner was in there.
All the way from the other side of the field and ran him down.
Boy, that was impressive.
Scoreboard's back.
The scoreboard is back. How about that?
Good job.
Now it's gone.
Just left. I think when he slammed the door here, the scoreboard just went out.
Well, here comes Jack Liebheimer behind us. They're going to take a look at it. The scoreboard is off. It was on for a second. It said 5:53,
so we'll see.
So we're going to say there's 5:53.
Well, yeah.
Third period, unless that was what it was before it went off, and that could be. But anyway, we do know it's 2nd down and 11 for Grove City, and Jekyll is back. He's under the gun. He's going to release the ball, and it's incomplete. incomplete as Sarah Torr was in there covering, and hey, he was going for the football. Grove City fans are screaming, but I don't think they know football, Don, because if you go for the football, you can kind of ride a guy's back a little bit.
Well, yeah, I think it was that hand on his back pulling himself up to get to the football they may have been upset about, but no flag, no foul, right?
Well, that's the way I see it. 3rd and 11.
We've seen enough of those go the other way.
Yep, Jaco back, going to throw the out, and this pass is going to skip in.
Not even close.
And it's 4th down, and now do the Wolverines punt? Yeah, they're going to have to here because they have the ball on their own.
Good job, Tomcat defense, though, to come off after the turnover and not give them any purpose or any reason to go. And good job, Cat, shutting them down.
The scoreboard is down, as I said, and we're relatively
doing something funky over there
late
now.
In the 3rd quarter. They're working on it. Into the ball game to do the punting for Grove City is only the 2nd time today. Anthony Marnesian standing back at his 22, and the ball was snapped, but I don't think we were ready to play.
Tomcats called timeout because they didn't have enough people on the field.
Okay, well, they're going to call somebody over, and we're going to take a 30-second time on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. AVI Fresh, the exclusive food service provider for Thiel College, and CompDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Thiel College is proud to partner with the Blue Gold Club, AVI Fresh, and CompDoc and the DocuCenter. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more detail about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
All right, we're back at Alumni Stadium. The clock is back. Now it's off. Well, it's going to be punt time here for Thiel. To receive the football. Cody Dinger is back. Couple of scores for you. College football. Pitt is putting it to Duke.
Unbelievable.
Early 4th, 31-13 Panthers. They've dominated the second half. And talk of domination. Sharon, 59. Harbor Creek, nothing. Late 3rd. Here's the snap. The kick is away under pressure. And it's going to bounce and hit by Grove City at the 35, and I think they're going to put it down at the 37-yard line. So Thiel will get the ball on its own 37, late 3rd period, and the Tomcats are leading 28-14. Again, the scoreboard is down, folks.
Hopefully in this drive, the Tomcats will light it back up and get another touchdown up there and give them some breathing room as we head into the 4th quarter. I think there's about 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter if I saw the referee right.
Okay, Alex Horvititz, wide right, Howard left. And again, the old run-and-eye formation behind a quarterback. And there's the pitch to Daly, and Daly gets that head of steam.
Look at that.
Look at that guy carry tacklers across the 40 to the 43.
Give these guys a little bit of a hole, and they both blow through the hole. This is what we were expecting to see all season long.
Daly and Seister are having very nice second halves as the Cats are grinding the ball away on the ground in front of the road, behind the road graders.
And Grove
6
City,
yards there.
Grove City defense really getting tired out there. They've been on the field the whole second half, and it's starting to show.
Again, Radke under center. He's going to give it off to Daly, and Daly finds a crease, crosses the 50 to the 49, first down, Thiel.
He was about a half a step from being gone. Did you see that quick?
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Fun to watch when it works.
Sure is. First and 10, Thiel on the Grove City 49 of a 28-14 Tomcat football game as they bid for their second straight possession of Mercer County Cup honors. Howard right, Horvititz left. This is the kind of situation you want to be in if you're an offense. And I think somebody just jumped for Thiel. At least that's what Grove City says.
No, I think Grove City may have jumped into the neutral zone.
Well, I think, Mr. Rockenbaugh, you're wrong. It's going to be on Thiel.
Well, it won't be the first time this year.
No, it wasn't, or it won't be, and it
won't be the last
I think
time.
I have more mistakes than you.
No, we're pretty mistake-free this year. We're doing well. It's just Tomcats. Without the scoreboard, we're trying to think. It's probably less than a minute now left in the 3rd quarter. Tomcats got the clock running, except for the penalty, because they had a nice drive going. Now it's 1st and 15.
1st and 15 back at their own 46 for Thiel, and Radke settles into the shotgun now with 3 wides. The snap, he's going to stop, he's going to throw the out. Horvatits with the catch, gets away, keeps going.
Nice job, Alex.
Gets more yardage than he should have been able to across the Grove City 45 to the Wolverines 43.
His knee never went down. He just kept his balance and kept his legs perched and picked up a block, and next thing you know, he picked up about 9-10 yards.
Well, yep, and actually he got it 2nd down and 4, and that would be 11, I think, if my math is correct.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, 3 wides. Dinger joins our 2 starters in the formation. Radke under center with a single setback. Daly going to take it, does a little
nice
jitter
job.
step, and puts another move on somebody across the 40 to the 39. You know, this is fun. This is reminiscent of the days when we used to grind it out with Rock Davis and Ricky Gable. And
10 years ago, right?
And my man Dave Hendricks and company.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a nice little dipsy-do in the hole there. I think you're seeing a chance where Grove City is just getting tired, and I think they're almost to the point where they just want this season to end.
Yep, all right, so it's 1st and 10 Thiel on the Grove City 39, and another touchdown would not end it, but would put...
Pretty close.
It would get the long nail at least initially pounded into the wood. Here is Radke going to run left. He's going to keep, and he's going to get about 4 yards down to the 35 of Grove City. They're going to put it down at the 36. It's a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Hasn't been the influence in the second half that he was in the first half, but I think that's partly because he did so much work in the first half that it set up this other stuff that we're doing with the running backs and then throwing the ball like he's been doing.
The scoreboard clock is back on, but it is not moving. It's set 5:53 all along.
Yeah, they're still got to reset it.
Yeah, but it is 28-14 Thiel, and it's 2nd and 7 for the Cats. Here is Radke going to give it off to Daly, and he will cross the 35 to the 34 for a couple, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and about 5 situation for Thiel. It would appear, Don, that the problem that we have here is the clock
I think that might be
on the scoreboard is just not working, and the way the players are reacting. That was the last play of the 3rd period, and it is. After 3, Thiel has taken charge a bit here. Thiel 28, Grove City 14 on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. First National Bank, the home for all of your financial solutions, from banking to investments to insurance. Call the Greenville branch of First National Bank at 724-588-6770. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Ryan Matvico, wide receivers coach. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer, Don Achenbaugh back, set to start the 4th period. The battle for the Mercer County Cup, 3 periods old, and the Cats are looking good right now with a 28-14 lead, and they're on the move in Grove City territory at the Wolverine 34-yard line. Ryan Radke with 3 wides settles in to a 3rd and 5 situation, and now Roland motions from tight right to tight left. Here's the snap. Radke quarterback draw. He's going to get outside 30. He is going to go down to the 26, and he's going to have a Tomcat first down. Doggone it, Don. It looked like he was going to be stopped short. And all of a sudden, he's away and has the first.
You know what's interesting is the way he runs, that the only way you can tackle him is to throw him forward. Unless you really get a shoulder into him, and he's so elusive, he's hard to do that, so they grab him and they have to spin him down, and usually they throw him ahead, like in that case, for another 3 or 4 yards, just enough to get the first down.
1st and 10 Cats on the 26 of the Wolverines. Radke in the gun. They've used Daly a lot of tailback in this half, and he gets the pitch. He's at the 25, and fights his way down to about the 23-yard line.
Tomcats ran the option that time, Ryan. We saw the pitch and they saw the guy come up to make the stop. He pitched it, and next thing you know, we picked up about 3.
Second down, 7 for Thiel at the 23 of Grove City.
And the scoreboard troubles continue.
Scoreboard trouble continues. It has gone dark again, but hey.
Well, you know, the way Ryan Radke plays, it's like being in the backyard anyway, so we'll just have to keep score on our lit paper like we used to.
Yep. Just put some of those flags in his waist, and he'd be right at home. Radke with the snap. He's going to roll left. He gets blocking. He's going to look. He's going to throw. He's going to be intercepted. Oh, my. He should never have thrown that. He got a little bit greedy, trying to go to Cody Dinger inside the 5, and it's picked off at the 3, and I didn't catch who did it, Don.
He had Ronnie Howard open, too.
Yeah, he did.
Stopped his sights a little bit, but got a little greedy that time, and you can't throw that ball late.
No.
And kid from Grove City, I'm not exactly sure who it was. It may have been. Well, I can't even.
Yeah, I was watching the play and didn't catch the number on the other side.
Broke on the ball real well that time. Well, you know, it sets him up on the 3-yard line. Tomcat defense can shut him down here and hold him. Maybe push him back a little bit.
And you know, Jekyll is going to have to go under center because he's on the 3. He's going to maybe run the ball here into Maskery. Oh, boy, he's got the 10, the 15. It's a good thing he doesn't have a lot of speed across the 20 to the 22, or he'd have been running to pay dirt there. But as it is, he gets 20 yards out to the 22, and they're out of the shadow of their own end zone, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Now, this is early fourth quarter, folks. Thiel better be careful.
Yeah, he let him out of the hole that time.
And, you know, again, as Don said, a little bit too greedy. Our quarterback, Ryan Radke, threw that interception. Defense got to dig in. Jekyll going to run it, but the Cats are all over him, and the tackle is made there beautifully by Cody Wagner, who's having some nice work here in the second half.
Another about a 2.5, 3-yard loss. Good job that time. He hasn't had the success in the second half he's had in the first, and now Tomcats just need to shut him down here. Force him to throw the ball because he doesn't do that nearly as well as he runs.
All right, Jekyll is back. He's going to look. He's going to shotgun that out there. It's caught by Peach. Peach gets away at the 30 and is going to be down at the 32, close to another Grove City first down, but probably about, no, he's not short. They're going to move the sticks, 1st and 10. They had him, and they let him get away there, Don.
Jake Elk under pressure that time, just half a step short.
Here's the pass by Jekyll outside, caught by Peach. Peach is across the 40 to the 41-yard line. And that's a pretty good gain right there. That's going to be second down and about 2 yards to go. So here come the Grove City Wolverines. They haven't given up yet, Don. Here's the quick out by Jekyll, and the pass is incomplete. That was a little too hot for Josh Peach to handle, and he couldn't pull that one in.
So what they're doing is they're stepping up their game. They know they're down by 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, so they're trying to run those little outs and just get whatever they can and see if the Tomcats, Chris Jones, maybe step on one of those and take it back the other way.
A lot of excitement over there in that Grove City bench. Kind of like to see that from an 0-9 team. They're certainly not packing it in.
They're a well-coached team. They're a well-coached team.
And Chris Smith is a quality guy and has had a quality program. All right, here's the quarterback draw by Peach. He's up to midfield, and he's knocked down there. And that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. Another first down for Grove City.
Once again, had him shut down a little bit and let him out of the hole. And Tomcats really need to suck it up here. Somebody needs to make a play, and that's generally number 22, Jake Elk.
All right, 1st and 10 at midfield. Jekyll is back. He's going to throw the out, and it's incomplete, intended for Peach, over at about the 35 of Thiel. And now they are going to their bread and butter, Mr. Peach, in single coverage with Chris Jones.
Well, as my old high school coach said, you got to dance with the girl that brung you, and that's the girl who brung them today.
All right, so Jekyll has 2nd and 10 at midfield in a 28-14 Thiel football game, but Grove City hanging in there, and they're very much in the game if they get on the board here. He's back. He's going to look. He gets no pressure.
There it is.
Jekyll gets another interception. What a pass coverer he is. He catches that at the 43-yard line and falls to the 44. He's returned a He has 2 huge back-breaking interceptions.
Oh, man,
with
that is
Thiel
a backbreaker for Grove City. They were driving. They were pumped up on the sideline.
The game right there. I call it.
And that guy is unbelievable. Jake Elk here today.
Now the Tomcat offense has to take advantage of it, and let's get a drive.
Okay. Ball's down on the 44-yard line. Thiel's own 44, and Radke comes out in a run formation. 1st and 10 with 2 wides. The pitch to Seister. Seister turns the right side, puts his head down, and gets to the 45 for 1 yard.
Yeah, that time Grove City strung the play out. That's the play that's been working for both he and Daly. That time they strung the play out a little bit, and there was really no place for him to turn it up, and the sideline became basically the 12th defender. And
actually, he ran out of bounds at the 44, so it's no gain on the play.
Yeah.
Grant Seister, trying to turn the corner, does not have the kind of quickness to get to the corner. That's just a fact. All right, in the gun is Radke on 2nd and 10. He's back. Quarterback draw. He's going to keep it across the 45 up to about the 48-yard line. He gets 3 on the play, bringing up 3rd and 7. And the Cats are definitely going to need to get this first down here to avoid turning that ball back over to Grove City, because I don't think you're going to go for it on 4th down, Don, out around the midfield stripe here.
And according to the guys next door, we're just under 10 minutes left in the game.
Okay. We do have the clock operator next door to us here, so we can run over if we have time.
But he's not. They're keeping it on the field,
yes.
So they're calling up to him to tell him.
All right, 3rd down 6. Radke back, going to throw the out to Howard. He's got it at the 45 of Grove City and falls to the 43, and Ronnie Howard has moved the chains for another first down.
I'll tell you what, Hugh, how many big 3rd down plays has that been today for the Tomcats? Let me see, 3rd down 4 of 8. That's about 6 of 10.
Yeah,
They're about 60% on 3rd downs in this game, and that's been the tail of the tail right there, or the tail of the tape, because something they haven't done all year. They haven't been able to extend drives, and this time they've been doing it even on 4th down.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of things today that they haven't been able to do too well. Here's Grant Seister with a handoff, and he had a little head of steam when he got to the line of scrimmage, Don, and carried tacklers for 3 yards to the 40, make it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I think we get some of these offensive linemen in gear when they get a little bit older and get in the weight room a little bit. You got some running backs here that can really push. Like you said, he's not going to do anything to get outside real well, but between the tackles, he's probably as good as we've seen for a while.
Yep. 2nd 7 at the Grove City 40. Thiel, of course, content to be a little bit conservative yet aggressive here and run the football as much as they can.
As long as they're moving the chains.
Radke in the gun, going to roll to the left. Is it going to be another pitch? Well, he might have... Oh, the ball's loose! It's taken away by Grove City, and they're going to run it in for a touchdown, for heaven's sakes! Who was that got that football? That
Dion Minor.
Dion Minor, a sophomore Sam linebacker from Sykesville, Maryland, who takes it, 60 yards for a touchdown. Radke faked the pitch, kept the ball, and Don, he must have just taken the ball right out of his arm.
Took him away from it while he was trying to move the ball back into his hand to get it back in control. He just took the ball away from him.
Wow, that is unbelievable. And all of a sudden it is a 28-21 Thiel lead. It's been cut in half. That's what I say. Don't go away, folks. Thiel looked like it could be on the cusp of wrapping this up, but no way, no how. And the extra point by Carlucci is good. It is now 28-21, and a flag flies for something down at the 3. We'll find that out when we return. 28-21 Thiel on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Mike Donato, linebacker coach of the Tomcats. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Well, Dion Miner has definitely kept Grove City in this football game. Just stole the ball away from Ryan Radke on an option run, 60-yard fumble return for a touchdown, extra point good, 28-21 Thiel. And now the Cats are going to receive the ball, and they have to go back to work here. Boy, wow, how this game can change, Don.
8:26 left in the fourth quarter, Reverend Newman tells us.
Okay.
They're kicking off from the 20, so that gets the Tomcats in pretty good field position. Really need to come down right now and score a touchdown, take this thing away, so that we don't give them any hope that they can come back on this. And I'll tell you what, running this thing back for a touchdown would be real sweet right now.
Well, it really would, and of course the penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct takes the ball back to the 20 for Grove City to kick it off. So Thiel gains 15 there, and they move their return people up a bit. And there's the end-over-end kick, and what a kick to Seister. He's going to take it back at the 23 and takes it across the 35 out to about the 38-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for Thiel. Well, you said score. Yeah, I'm all for that. But let's start, first of all, with ball security.
Let's take care of the football.
Thiel has got to take care of the football. Grove City is going to be gouging and grabbing and pecking and hacking to try to get that football back, because they now know, hey, even with this quarterback, Radke, they can pick his pocket, and they just did. All right, Thiel's going to settle in an eye on 1st and 10. From the 33-yard line. Howard in motion, left to right. The give is to Daly, and Daly's going to go down for a loss of 2 in the backfield at about the 36-yard line. So that is not good on 1st down, and of course it means that Thiel may have to throw the ball sometime here.
And again, you're seeing a little shift in momentum. This has been a game of momentum all through the game, surging back and forth. Tomcats thought they had it pretty much under control, but you see what happens when quarterback gets stripped and the thing goes back for 60 yards. I mean, pretty similar when we took the momentum away from them when Jake Elk did the same thing to their quarterback. So
2nd down, 12 and a half, and Radke is in the gun. He's back, and wait, the play is flagged down, an illegal motion on Thiel. And this is not good, Don, because their team is now showing that they have lost the momentum, and they've let Grove City back in this football game, and they're going to lose 5 yards here. So hold on to your seats, folks. You've got a 1-8 team in Thiel and an 0-9 team in Grove City. You can make a case, I suppose, that neither team truly knows how to win, but we're going to find out, I think, who knows how to win on this day in the next 15 minutes or so. 2nd down and about 17 for Thiel. Here's Radke trying to throw, and it's knocked down by that big number 91, Eric Kinderman, a 6'4", 230-pounder out of Mount Lebanon, who has been disruptive today. And Grove City has all the momentum right now, Don, and the Cats have their hands on their hips.
Tomcats need to make a play. We've seen it all day long on 3rd down. We were just talking about that before the fumble, and this is another one of those cases where we got to find Alex Horvitas. He's been huge, in Cody Dinger, same way. Both been huge on 3rd down.
We got our big 4 receivers, including Dinger, in the ball game. And Roland, here is Radke back. Radke's running around, he's going down. He's going down, and he dropped the football, but gets it back at the 23. And I'm going to tell you, Thiel absolutely did nothing on that series. Nothing at all, except lose yardage. And now they have themselves in the pickle, believe me. They're really in the soup back at their own 23-yard line, kicking the ball away to an effervescing Grove City football team that is sending freshman Cameron Woods back deep as one of the return men, and he is joined by Brett Pinson, I believe. Squires will kick the ball away from the 12, and it's a line drive low kick. It's going to bounce. It's taken at the 42, and with that football dancing around and getting to the 44-yard line, is Cameron Woods out of Cochranton High School. And that is where Grove City will have it. Pretty good field position, Dawn, trailing only by a touchdown, 28-21.
Gut check time for the Tomcat defense. They've been embattled all season long. Jake Elk has kept the defense in the game today with 3 incredible plays. We need number 22, number 44, and number 53 to step up and make some big plays.
Final score in high school football, Sharon beats Harbor Creek 59-0 to advance to the D10 semifinals in AA. Here is the snap and a give to Mascry. Mascry has positive yardage, leaps over a defender at the 50, goes to the Thiel 44-yard line. And I'm telling you, the mojo is with Grove City, and Thiel has got to dig down deep, or they're going to walk out of their own stadium with a loss to a winless football team this afternoon.
And just so you know, we're still leading by 7 here.
I know we are.
6 minutes to go in the game.
But this doesn't look real good right now, and looks great for Grove City. All right, the quarterback, Caleb Jekyll, is in the gun with 4 wides and a man in motion. He gives to Mascry, and Mascry's going to only get a couple this time. Jake Elk and others horse collar him at the 44-yard line. Doak Walker was one of the tacklers. That's a gain of a scant 1, if that. We'll call it second. We'll call it 2nd and 10. Jekyll in the gun. Looks over to the bench. Gets signals from his backup quarterback. Now steps back in. Looks at his wideouts. Gets the snap. Calls his number. Is going to be tackled for maybe a yard. Doak Walker stayed home.
Jake Elk
stayed home. And it looked like Jeremy Stefan stayed home.
Big third down play.
This is
third
a
and 10.
huge play. 3rd and 9 for Grove City.
Got to get some pressure on this kid, make him throw another interception.
The pressure is going to be the key, and he'll want to throw it instead of run it here. He don't want to run it for 10 yards. He's back. He stops. He comes up. He's in a crowd. He's going to go down, and the ball might be loose at the 44. Is it Thiel's ball? Jake Elk has it in his hands, but they're not going to give it to him. It's going to be 4th down. He got back to the line of scrimmage. The runner was down by touching his knee, apparently on the turf, says Stephen Hall.
Okay, 4th and 10, folks.
4th and 10.
Time. Looks Grove City going to call.
Grove City, timeout. The ball? And are they going to punt the ball? They're not calling timeout. They're going to punt the ball.
Thank you very much. Wow, watch the fake, guys.
Trailing by 7.
They must think their defense can shut down the Tomcat offense like they did in the last series.
Well, they're sending the punter in. Just be careful. Anthony Marnesian standing back at the 40. I don't know. This isn't a formation that usually leads itself to a... it's not going to be a fake. He's going to get it away, and it's high. Fair catch called by Dinger inside the 10, back at about the 8. That takes a lot of guts for a freshman receiver to make that catch.
Good hands guy. You called him out earlier in your season,
He's definitely been a big player here in this football game.
Tomcats need to dig down deep offensively now and drive out and move the chains a couple times. We're looking at somewhere 3:47 left in the game. Tomcats need to get a couple of first downs.
And Grove City's defensive players are looking at each other and saying, hey, guys, this is it. Thiel players need to do the same. Grant Seister is in at tailback. Zensmeister is the blocking fullback on 1st and 10. Radke is under center from the 10-yard line. The give is to Seister, and he leans forward to about the 13-yard line for yardage. Actually, Cody Dennis is the fullback in this formation.
Picked up a couple of yards, maybe three and a half, so it's nice, but more importantly, kept the clock running, so we're probably down around 3:30 now.
Yep.
So we got to get this thing. You got to get a couple of first downs to get out there, if nothing else, so you can run up some time and get some room to kick the ball deep into the Grove City end of the field.
2nd down, 7 on the 13.5 for Thiel. High formation. Howard motions from right to left. Here's the pitch to Seister. And Seister is not going to get that corner. He is down at about the 14-yard line. And he may have a half yard, but that's going to be about it. Third down, and we'll call it 4 for Thiel. Here is the biggest third down play of the ball game, Don.
And we've been very successful on third downs of over 50% conversion. Tomcats need to do another one. This might be where we want to get Ryan Radke out on the edge and give that run-pass option.
Again, we're not giving you the time because the clocks are dead here on the field. They're keeping it actually down on the field, but the scoreboard is not working. Here is the give, and this is Seister, and he's not going to go anywhere. He gets maybe a yard, and that's it. That's kind of an interesting call, Don.
Grove City's going to take timeout. Well, they're down inside their own 15. Yep. They just don't want to make a mistake. We did have a timeout right. If you want to.
Timeout on the field. We will take a quick timeout. It's 4th down Thiel when we return on 790.
The 2015 District 10 football playoffs continue this Saturday night on News Talk 790 WPIC as we feature the Hickory Hornets as they travel to Slippery Rock University to face the Northeast Grape Pickers. Join Mark Slazak and Bob Greenberg at 6:30 for Countdown to Kickoff. It's a District 10 Class AA quarterfinal matchup as Hickory faces Northeast this Saturday at 7. Listen on air, online at 790WPIC.com or download the free 790 WPIC app.
I'm Daryl Satterfield, offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach. You're listening to Thiel Tomcat football on News Talk 790 WPIC.
All right, 4th down and 4 for Thiel. And obviously with the ball on their own 16, leading by 7 with 2:24 left. Thiel's going to punt the ball, and Dylan Squires has his heels on the goal line. Single safety is back deep to receive for Grove City. Brett Pinson at midfield. Here is the kick. He gets it away, and it's a sailing kick, sending him back to the 47. He's at the 50. The Cats are around him. They got to get him down at the 45, and he takes it to the 43. And the Cats did a pretty fair job there, Don, of hemming him in and not letting him break one.
Yeah,
they're going to put it at the 44 of Thiel.
It's the battlefield position. You remember that touchdown right at the end of halftime. What a killer that is. If we could have that one back right now. But Tomcats are giving up about half the field right now. They're setting up shop on the Tomcat 44-yard line. Biggest series of the year for the Tomcat defense. They've been badgered all season long, bumbled all season long. Time to step up and make a play, put this game away.
Let's get her done, Cats. Thiel by 7, but the ball's on the 44, and here's a pass deflected by Jeremy Stefine, the freshman from Central Valley High School in Monaca, Pennsylvania. 2nd and 10 at the 44 of Thiel for Grove City. We are inside the 2-minute mark. We know that much. All right, Jekyll in the gun. Masquerade to his left. Looks over to the bench. Clock is stopped. We know that much. The snap. He's back. He gets outside pressure. He throws, and the pass is incomplete. Chris Jones blocked the sight line of Peach down at the 34 of Thiel, and he couldn't pull it in. 3rd down and 10 for Grove City. This is crunch time, my friends. Both these clubs really want to end this season on a positive note. Who's going to get it done? Thiel's up by 7. 3rd and 10. Here's the snap to Jekyll. Back. Throws. He's got Peach. Maybe for a first down.
A little short, I think.
At the 34-yard line. Tackle by Chris Jones. Is he short?
Looks like 4th down.
It looks like 4th down and 1 is what we're going to call it. 4th down and less than a yard, I believe. Yes.
The clock's running.
And the clock is running to we don't know where because, remember, the scoreboard clock is dead. All right, Thiel gets a couple of reinforcements in. Grove City hurries to the line. They need a yard. The give is to Mascree, and he's got the first down as he bangs, and Thiel holds on down at about the 34, and a flag flies. Now, this would be a terrible time for a roughness.
I don't think it's a Tomcat.
This would be a terrible time for a roughness penalty. What is it?
Looks like they had triple teamed Jake Elk, and maybe just didn't let him up in time. We'll see what happens.
I don't know what it is, but this is a crucial call right here. They got the first down, but let's see what it is.
Grove City's marching backwards, it looks like.
The Zebras are standing at the 30. Well, the referee is at the 31. Post possession on Doak Walker. It's on Thiel, and they're going to march it off 15 against the Cats down to the 16-yard line. Oh my goodness! Wow.
1:23 left in the game.
1:23 left, 28-21. Thiel leading Grove City, but Grove City in the red zone. Here's the play fake. Quarterback rolling. Jekyll's going to throw, and the pass is caught out of bounds, incomplete, and flags fly everywhere. Now, is this get even time or what?
I have no idea.
Well,
the flag came all the way from the other side.
The official
I think they may be calling an ineligible receiver.
He's patting his hat. That might be ineligible downfield.
Yeah,
if it is, that would be get even, but I'm not saying it's a get even call. But
no, I don't think so. I think what happened was he started rolling out and he waited, and his lineman got downfield. You have that happen a lot. We see that a lot with us too, with a running quarterback, because you're so used to him taking off and running that you don't expect him to pass. And when he does pass like that time, now you're too far downfield, so it's going to march it back
5 yards to the 21.
I thought that was a loss of down, though, but apparently not.
Well, it's first down and 15 for Grove City, and Caleb Jekyll, trailing by 7, is in the gun with a sidecar and 4 wides. He's back. He steps up. He throws the pass.
Intercepted Riley Shane.
The journey on the spot and takes it out of bounds at the 25.
We just got another 15-yarder against the Cats for a late hit.
Oh,
guys, honestly.
Where is the discipline out there?
The play's going to stand, but it's after.
Riley Shane has the interception. Thiel's going to have the football, but Thiel, according to Don, is guilty of another unsportsmanlike penalty. And you know, in my opinion, Grove City started this chippiness in this football game, and to their discredit, Thiel has kind of picked it up and carried the medal on their end.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start paying back. You can't pay back. You have to be more disciplined. The important thing is Riley Shane made the play of his career right there. Ball batted up in the air. He intercepted it, got the ball down. Tomcats take over with probably less than a minute left to go, and we might be able to get into victory formation because Ronnie Howard is going to finish his college career in the end zone. 1 minute to go. Tomcats.
What about timeouts? Are they out of timeouts?
They just took one right now.
Okay.
Yep.
No?
Yeah, they did.
They did?
What are they doing?
They take a timeout? No, I don't think so.
Well, they were calling one.
The ball is placed on the 12-yard line. It appears to be the 12. Thiel's in victory formation, and Radke went tumbling back. Now, is that an acting job, or did he get crossed?
I think he got his foot caught is what I think
okay.
happened.
Well, he took a knee, and then all of a sudden went flying back.
Now Grove City takes a timeout.
That's their second timeout. Grove City's second timeout.
59
seconds remaining. We're going to keep it here.
So the Tomcats should be able to do okay because they're going to run a play and then take another timeout. That'll be their last, and that'll give them 40 seconds or whatever. So
and that would be
if you do the math.
Down.
If you do the math, Tomcats
you might have to punt the ball.
Yeah, I hope not. I just
59 seconds left right now.
I just hope not.
Reverend James Newman telling
he's
us
on the
what
ball.
the story is.
He should get paid overtime today.
Well, it's good to have good friends, and we're a good friend to Reverend Newman.
I think he's done 8 Tomcat games.
He's keeping us up to date. 59 seconds remaining. This has been a wild day, folks. It's been a wild game.
Kind of what we expected.
Two clubs that really want to win this football game today. And we kind of sensed it would be like that. Now, Thiel's going to send Ronnie Howard wide to the right on third down with 59 seconds, and Radke gives it straight ahead. Daly with the ball up to about the 14.
Another timeout.
And Grove City takes its third timeout. That's their third and final timeout. So once again, they're going to go over to their coaching staff, and wow. 55
seconds.
55 seconds.
And they have no more timeouts.
They have no more timeouts, and it's third down and 9 for Thiel. That's the situation. with two clubs battling for the Mercer County Cup, won by Thiel last year. In the final game of the regular season here at Alumni Stadium on what is now a beautiful afternoon.
It turned out to be nice.
Look at the blue sky with the billowy clouds and sunshine overhead.
One thing we talked about at halftime a little bit, it was high school band day, so there was more than 100 high school band people came and joined the Tomcat Marching Pride halftime show. It was spectacular. They're hanging around to see the end here.
All right, now do the Cats run a play here, Don?
I think they have to.
That might elongate its termination a little bit, if you know what I mean, to keep that clock running a few more seconds. Either way, it looks like they're going to have to punt. Radke's going to keep, and Radke's going to run, and Radke's going to go down at about the 17-yard line. And the clock is going to run.
Going to have to punt the ball.
Dylan Squires is going to come in.
Left.
And I'll tell you, Dylan Squires better have ice water in his veins, because he's going to have to punt here, the sophomore out of Harbor Creek High School.
Better get some blocking up front.
He's going to be standing on his own 1-yard line to take the snap. And the deep man here for Grove City is Brent Pinson up at around midfield. And, of course, what Squires has to do here is get the good snap from Skolnekovich, get the kick away, and hope he gets fair distance and maybe a little bit of height on it. Now, what's the stoppage of play here for?
Probably delay a game.
Delay of game on Thiel.
Yeah.
And I don't know that you'd really want to do that, would you?
I don't think they were planning on doing that.
No, because now you're going to be kicking from your own end zone. Believe me, this game is far from over, folks. It's 28-21 Thiel, but Grove City is making Thiel punt from its own 12. The clock will now stop. How much time?
6 seconds.
6 seconds. So all you have to do is catch the ball.
And run.
And run, maybe. Is Dylan Squires a running back? We're going to find out.
The ball.
He's standing 3 yards deep in the end zone. Awaiting the snap. Well, timeout Thiel. We're going to take a quick timeout on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcats football and Thiel College athletics. The Greens of Greenville. Log on to greensofgreenville.com. And Ilsko Extrusions Incorporated, one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years, and proud to support Thiel College. Log on to ilskoextrusions.com for more information. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
I'm Dan Ross, running backs coach of the Tomcats. You're listening to the home of Thiel Tomcat football, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Hugh Ringer and Don Aukenbaugh back. This is a chess match, folks. Fourth down, 28-21, and the strategy is very convoluted. The ball's at the 12-yard line now. 6 seconds left. Squires standing 4 yards deep in the end zone. Here's the snap. He's going to run around in the end zone. He's going to take a safety. He's going to run around and get pushed out of bounds. It's a safety. It is now a 5-point Thiel lead, 28-23, and how much time is left? Stay tuned, by the way. We're going to have a couple of Tomcats up here in the booth.
I think the game's over.
Is the game over? Did he ice the game? The game is over. How about that Dylan Squires? Dylan Squires just ran around and delayed his little feet from carrying him to the corner of the end zone, and he steps out of bounds just as the clock expired to zeros.
Outstanding win for the Tomcats. What a way to send Coach Reiser out.
28-23. How about that? Folks, you stay tuned because we're going to talk to two very happy Tomcats. With any luck at all, we're going to get the pride and joy of Sharon High School, the captain of the Thiel offense, Ronnie Howard, one of our heroes, and we're also going to get the hero of this game, if we can, Jake Elk, the linebacker. So stay tuned. We'll take this break to pay the rest of our bills, and then we'll be back on 790 WPIC.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its High School Marching Band Day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or Thiel.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to Thiel.edu.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sin Coach and Travel, proud to be the transportation provider for the Thiel Tomcats. Call 1-800-345-3435 or log on to goanderson.com. SCP Group, offering a wide selection of services including graphic design, offset and digital printing, wide format printing, mailing services, trade show materials, and digital marketing. Log on to scpgroup.net. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. TDA, Then Design Architecture, proud to provide architectural and design services for Thiel College. Log on to thendesign.com. Eckley's TV and Appliance Center, located at 672 Mercer Road in Greenville. Call 724-588-7690 or log on to eckley'sappliance.com. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu.
High school marching band members assemble. Thiel College is hosting its High School Marching Band Day on Saturday, November 14th. Whether you play an instrument, are a member of the color guard, or a twirler, this is the perfect opportunity for you to experience the Thiel College Tomcat marching pride firsthand. Practice with the band in the morning and then perform during the halftime of the football game. For more information, call 1-800-24-TEAL or Thiel.edu. That's THIEL.edu.
I'm Matt Arshenkoff, Special Teams Coordinator and Defensive Backs Coach. Follow the Thiel Tomcats right here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
We're back at Alumni Stadium at Stober Field. Hugh Ringer, Don Auchenbaugh. The Thiel Tomcats have hung on for a heart-stopping 28-23 win over their arch-rivals, the Grove City College Wolverines, to annex the 32nd Mercer County Cup. And we're going to talk to several, hopefully, happy Tomcats here in the next few minutes. And we have a young man we've been wanting to get on the air all year. What a great young man he is. He's a credit to himself, to his family, and to this college. Ronnie Howard from Sharon High School. And Ronnie, you have to be very, very excited. You're grinning from ear to ear, guy. I know how excited you are.
I'm real excited. Feels great to go out with the cup.
Yes, it sure does. And you played a major role in this football game, too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And, as I look at your stat sheet here, you only had 2 catches for 15 yards, but I remember a couple of tremendous blocks you made on the corner that broke your running backs and your quarterback loose for big yardage. And I'm sure you would agree, Ronnie, being the selfless player that you are, that's every bit as important as that big catch.
Of course it is. It's not just about me. It's about the team, and I'm going out there to sacrifice my body for the team. That's my family, and I'll do whatever I have to do for my family. And if somebody's coming at them, I'm going to block and make sure they're successful on the run or pass or whatever I have to do. I'm going to lay my body out there on the line.
Right. Did you think this game was going to be as exciting and intense on both sides as it turned out to be?
We came in humble, so I definitely thought that it was going to be a close game. I knew they weren't just going to let us have the cup. I knew we were going to have to fight for it, so we were prepared for that all week.
Yeah. Well, they certainly did come fighting, and there at the end it got very, very hairy. But boy, you got to say that you held on, and your quarterback ran around just long enough to get the victory.
Of course. Ryan Rackey's a great player. He's been growing every year since I've been here. He's going to be tremendous next year. We have a young team. They're going to be great next year. So this is great momentum for them going into the next season.
Yes, it certainly is. Now, Ron Howard, I got to ask you, how great is it for you now to look here at this year where you were elected captain by your teammates? You obviously were a great leader. You've had some great years here, but with some injuries, we know that, and some situations that you've had to deal with. But the thing that our fans need to understand is you guys have persevered through the tough times. And you know what I think is going to happen this spring? Without a doubt, you're going to get a diploma, you're going to get a degree from Thiel College,
yes.
And I'm going to tell you that is going to be one of the great moments of your life.
Yes, it is.
It really is.
I just got to thank my parents for that. They keep me going. They push me every day. I call them probably at least once a week, talking about how hard everything is, but they just tell me to keep pushing.
Yep.
It's all going to be worth it at the end of the day. I do graduate in May, so that diploma is going to be a great accomplishment for me and my family.
It certainly is, and you have richly earned it, Guy, and you've had so many people pulling for you.
Thank you.
Your coach, Kurt Reiser, I can't tell you how many times he has said what a special guy you are, and I know a lot of people in Sharon who feel the same way.
Thank you.
In fact, I keep thinking about Doc Henwood. Doc Henwood ought to be here that day because he would be grinning from ear to ear just like you will be.
Oh, man, I thank you to everybody who supported me and who's been listening to you and keeping up and following me after high school. It's been a blessing. I couldn't ask for a better ending or a better career. I wish the best to Kirk Reiser. He's been a great coach on and off the field. He's played a big role. He believed in me when nobody else did, so I owed him everything I did out here tonight. I laid it all on the line for him, and like I said, I wish him the best.
Well, it's a big win for you today, but I got a little more good news for you, buddy.
What's that?
How about District 10 playoffs today? Sharon 59, Fort LaBeouf no score.
I knew that was going to happen.
So Coach Wildman has them going.
Yes, he does.
But now they're going to have a big road to hoe the next round because it gets a lot tougher.
Oh, that's Sharon High School. We can handle anything.
Let me guess. You'll be there watching the Tigers next week.
I will be.
Ronnie, you're one of the great guys that I've ever met here at Thiel. You're a hero of mine. You show me what you can do if you stay the course and do the right things.
Thank you.
We're so doggone proud of you, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, and we're going to keep track of you. Ronnie Howard, the pride and joy of the Sharon High Tigers. Take that headset off, buddy. Go get a shower.
All right, thank
Enjoy
you.
this win and hand it over to this big guy over here who made one of the big defensive plays of the game. This is the defensive captain of the Thiel Tomcats from Tarentum, Pennsylvania, Riley Shane. Riley, you were coming after that quarterback all day. He was kind of a tough customer to deal with, wasn't he?
Oh, he was. He's a good quarterback, and he's very talented, but I gave it everything I had. It's my last game, so I had to leave it all out there. So.
Yeah, well, you certainly did, and I know you're not a man of many words. You probably are not most comfortable talking into the radio microphone, but I'll ask you easy questions. First of all, as we hear the victory bell ring in the background, how big was that interception that you had late in this football game to salt that contest away?
I owe that to Jeremy. You know, he batted it down, and I turned around, I was right there, and I just was able to catch it, you know, so well, that all to Jeremy.
It was a huge, huge pick, and you were going against a freshman offensive tackle today, and I said that you and Stefan might have good days because you're going against youngsters. Did that help a little bit?
Yeah, I definitely did, you know, going against, you know, last week, All-American tackle to a 18-year-old new kid, you know, it definitely made things easy for me, and but he's going to be a good player in his future, you know. He's setting me pretty good a couple times, and he's going to be pretty good in a few years.
Well, I'll tell you, you've been a great credit to Thiel College, Riley Shane, and you're going to graduate in May?
I am.
Well, that's wonderful. What do you have planned?
I'm going to join the military.
Join the military. Well, you have the toughness, you have the stick-to-itiveness to do it.
And you've been, what's that? Well, yeah. I think those locks are going to come off. Probably the beard is too.
Oh yeah, I got to shave everything.
But hey, you can handle it, Riley. You can do whatever it takes. Best of luck to you, guy.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure having you in the blue and gold of Thiel College.
Thank you.
All right, now hand the headset over here to this next guy, and I'm going to be telling you as we bring in Jake Elk, the outstanding Mike linebacker for the Thiel Tomcats. And Jake Elk is out of Baldwin High School in Pittsburgh. A bunch of guys from Baldwin have matriculated here to Thiel. And Coach told me this summer, this Elk kid looked very good in the spring. He's going to be an outstanding linebacker for us. Little did he know what you were going to do in the second half. We've been talking the last 6 weeks, Don Ockenbaugh and I, about how you've been coming on like gangbusters, making plays. Where was that you had that great hit? Man, you laid somebody out. Where was that? Was it Waynesburg? It was 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You laid a guy out, and that was kind of the signature play. I thought I think it was at Westminster, maybe.
It was
Westminster, where you got it going, and you've been doing it ever since. Now, what's all this interception stuff here today?
I mean, both times they threw it right to me. What happened was a couple times they beat me where they were running a drag and a dig behind it, and I bit the drag.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 3 times, and I finally didn't bite it, and they threw it right to me down the goal line. And then the second time I bit on the drag, but hurried up and got back to the dig, and threw it right to me again.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Well, you sound like a humble linebacker. They threw it right to me, but you had to be in the right place.
I mean, I can't take all the credit.
Well, you were where you needed to be, Jake.
Yeah.
And I know that covering receivers is a tough job for a linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Herrick always puts me in a good spot. He knows how to run a defense, and I mean, like I said, all the credit can't go to me.
Well, but the credit's going to go to you on that fumble that you recovered down there. You turned around, and there's a pigskin on the ground, and of course your instinct, I guess, is pick the ball up and head the other way. Were you concerned you weren't going to make it?
Absolutely. I saw the receiver coming down. I felt him actually dive at my ankles. But like I said, I can't give it all to me again. Riley had a nice play on the quarterback.
Yeah, he sure did. It always takes somebody to make the hit to cough up the football, and but you picked it up, and I wondered at about the 20 if you were going to make it, because somebody was gaining on you, and then down at about the 13-yard line, you got away. And you could see the pylon in the corner, and you took it.
I'm going to tell you right now, I thought I was going to get caught, and I would have never heard the end of it if I did.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't have let you forget that.
No, absolutely not.
Well, there have been a lot of linebackers, even in the NFL, who got caught, who had a bigger head of steam behind them than you did.
Yeah.
So that's to your credit. Well, Jake, you have done a tremendous job at linebacker, and we got to keep you and Doak Walker and Bynum together, because you guys can be a real good threesome.
Yeah, I love those guys. We always kid around and joke with each other, because technically I'm only a freshman on the field. I got redshirted last year.
Right.
So we always mess with each other and say we're going to have chemistry by our senior year.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see how they play out in the next couple of years.
Yeah, they certainly look like they're going to be very good. You sound like you lost your voice, too.
The fight, I haven't had a voice since August.
Okay.
I lost it in camp, and it never came back. And now everybody's been making fun of me.
Well, we're not going to put you on the air any longer, because you're going to be raspy as all get out. Jake Elk, you've had a great year. I said on the air, when the voting comes out for all conference, you got to get some recognition there, because I think you played that well.
I mean, I hope so.
Well, best of luck to you. Great year.
Let's
keep it going. We'll look forward to seeing you next year, Jake. Jake Elk, the linebacker, joining us. All right. Thanks to the Sports Information Department at Thiel for helping us out. We need to take another break before we look at the stat book. Let's take another break to pay the rest of the bills, and we'll be back on 790 WPIC.
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Sionci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to sioncysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Greenville Orthopedic Association and Doctors John Scullin and Stuart Anderson, specializing in the treatment of sports medicine, total joint surgery, and arthroscopic surgery. Call 800-245-8100 to make an appointment. And Greenville Moose Family Center, Lodge 276. Fun and fellowship for everyone. Log on to lodge276mooseunits.org. For more information, go to thiel.edu.
So your man is just like any other type of man, except for one thing. He's a cigar aficionado. At first you thought, what have I gotten myself into? Now you think it's kind of classy. And after all, there are a lot worse things for your man to be into than cigars. Hi, I'm Kathy from the Penn Ohio Cigar Company in Sharon, and we're one of the premier cigar shops in Northeast Ohio and Western Pennsylvania. And not only is our shop home of over 400 different cigar varieties, it's also a place to relax, take a break, and enjoy a fine cigar with people who love them just as much as your man. Looking for a great gift? Why not stop by and get him something you know he's going to love? So now that you've given into the hobby that your man loves so much, why not make it fun? I know I did, and we both love it now. The Penn Ohio Cigar Company on East State Street in Sharon. Visit our website at thepenohiocigarcompany.com for a list of our fine brands and great accessories. That's thepenohiocigarcompany.com.
This is John Herrickle, defensive coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
Yeah. Okay. Put them on.
Play commercial. Go back and play on the
Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being generous supporters of Tomcat football and Thiel College athletics. Cianci's Motel, located at 399 Mercer Road. Log on to ciancysmotel.com or call 724-588-8550 for more information. Remember to ask for the Thiel discount. And UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more information about Thiel College, go to thiel.edu. Thiel College would like to thank the following businesses for being...
coordinator. You're listening to the home of Thiel College Tomcat football. News Talk 790 WPIC.
The Tomcats are a winner in the Mercer County Cup game. Final score 28-23. Thiel over Grove City. Don Achenbaugh, give us the highlights on the stat sheet.
Well, I'll tell you the highlight. We said right at the beginning of the game that Ryan Radke was going to be the best player on the field and he was going to run all over these guys, and he didn't. He actually ran for 71 yards, but what he did do is he was 17 for 25 for 174 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. So Ryan Radke did end up being the guy who turned the tide for the Tomcats, but not in the way we thought. Yeah. He ended up with 70 yards, 1 yard rushing. Kevin Daly, 35. Grant Seister, 23. Alex Orvitis had 7 catches. Doak Walker had 11 tackles, Tyrone Bynum 8, Sarah Torrey 7, Riley Shane 7 to cap out a Tomcat career. So both teams rushed for 116 yards. Tomcats threw for 174. Most importantly, Tomcats 28, Grove City 23. Tomcats keep the cup, and the coach Kurt Reiser era ends for the Thiel Tomcats with a win.
Both coaches go out here today, and they had to be proud of the way their teams played. They battled to the end, and Thiel gets the cup for the second year in a row, and we want to congratulate Thiel's 10 seniors who played their last game here today. Ronnie Howard, Riley Shane, Mario Fagioli, Keith Stover, Nick Ravita, Steve Kuzik, who was injured, Ben Moore, Pat Schaefer, Kyler Jefferson, and Michael Sekerchak. We wish them all the best of luck. Don, thanks to you. It's been a fun year, an interesting year, but it's always a joy to work with Mr. Tomcat, Don Achenbaugh, who really has his Thiel blue and gold on big time here today. Our thanks to Cyril Parham, the Assistant Sports Information Director at Thiel, and, of course, Ed Topoleski, the Sports Information Director at Thiel. Thanks to Jack Leipheimer, Athletic Director, who will join us Monday night on the Pick Sports Line, who has supported us all along in every way, shape, and form. And special thanks to Ryan Briggs, the SID at Grove City, for all the great things that Briggsy has done for us this week. And a special thank you to Kurt Reiser, 7th-year head coach. Been at Thiel for 15 years. I know good things are awaiting Kurt in whatever he chooses with the rest of his life. And I will forever be a great big fan of Kurt's, and I know you will, Don.
Classiest guy I've ever seen in this industry.
Absolutely. We wish him Godspeed, the best of luck, and we wish all of you the best of luck, and thanks for joining us this year. That's going to do it for our broadcast. Again, the final score is the Thiel College Tomcats 28, the Grove City College Wolverines 23. Thanks to Bob Greenberg, sports director, news director, sports director, it all doing it for us to make all of this possible. And thanks to you, the fans, for listening. So that's going to do it from Alumni Stadium. Speaking for Don Achenbaugh, this is Hugh Ringer saying good afternoon. The Cats win the 32nd Cup. And you heard this game and all games all season long on your source for the Tomcats, News Talk 790 WPIC.
Thiel College Tomcat football has been brought to you by
1, 2, 3, 3.
Ciance's Motel, Restaurant and Lounge. UPMC Horizon, life-changing medicine. Log on to upmc.com. Greenville Orthopedic Association. Greenville Moose Family Center, number 276. SCP Group, located in Sharon. Online at scpgroup.net for more information. Anderson Coach and Travel. Visit them online at goanderson.com. Thiel College Blue Gold Club, proudly supporting Thiel athletic programs since 1990. First National Bank, the home for all your financial solutions. St. Paul's, a continuing care community, providing a caring tradition since 1867. Visit St. Paul's online at lifeatstpauls.org. The Gallery Grill and the Greens of Greenville. Visit them online at greensofgreenville.com. ABI Fresh, proud food service provider for Thiel College. Partners ComDoc and the DocuCenter at Thiel College. Biddle & Company. Visit Biddle & Company online at biddle-co.com. And Ilsco Extrusions Incorporated. Ilsco has operated one of the industry's most efficient aluminum extrusion mills for more than 60 years. Thiel College is proud to include these fine local businesses among its list of partners. For more details about Thiel College, log on to thiel.edu. Today's game has been produced by Aaron Biro and Dave Winters. Today's executive producer is Bob Greenberg. Our game announcers were Hugh Ringer and Don Achenbaugh. Thanks for listening to Thiel Tomcat Football. WPIC will now return to our regularly scheduled program.